You rich already.
Honestly,
What you
I
gonna
could
do with
care
that
less about
money?
that.
How many more BBLs you can get with that?
I mentioned that to someone earlier today too. It's like she already has a whole bunch of businesses already, and then she's on this other spin-off show with her family, and of course her completing I guess her studies to become a lawyer too. I mean, she's already
That bitch
got.
ain't coming no lawyer. Who would want her as a lawyer?
Mm, you'd be surprised.
Man, get me somebody who actually know how to do their job. She gonna be giving the judges hand jobs to get your sentence lowered and shit. I'm like, we don't want you to do that. Just do your job. Shit.
She would never do nothing like that. I mean, come on now, like, come
Fuck
on.
Kim and Kanye. That's all I gotta say.
That sex tape, man. Nah, she would get her back blowout out. Ray J was putting it on.
I can't believe y'all still talking about that sex tape after all these years. I mean, like,
That nigga Ray J said she set that shit up, man. I'm like, damn, I ain't even know that.
mm,
What's up,
No
Ronnie? What's
family
up,
culture.
Hugh?
hey guys.
All them streetwalkers. Oh yeah, thank you, Ronnie. I gotta upload side B either tomorrow or Friday.
This might either be my most loved or hated review. I don't give
That's
a
cool.
fuck.
I like the album, so I'm gonna just say that what I like about the certain tracks and stuff because I was listening to it. I think I was listening to it Tuesday, and I like what I heard. So you can put certain other artists on the songs, and it still would sound good too. I give my thoughts on like when the album being reviewed.
I'm gonna keep my thoughts to myself right now.
Yeah, we don't want you to get drunk and just start going on a tantrum and shit. We know how you get, Reg. Reg gonna be like, man, fuck this album.
I'm about to get my
I've
albums
been bumping
together.
that thriller. I've been bumping that Thriller 40.
How was that?
Oh yeah, rest in peace to I forgot that dude who played the sidekick on Walker Texas Ranger. I got his
Clarence.
name.
His name was
That was
Clarence.
Elwood Jr. I think.
Yeah.
That is not his name. Also,
My
rest in peace.
bad. Let me correct myself.
You good? Rest in peace to Christine McVie from Fleetwood Mac.
Fleetwood Mac.
This year sucks, yo. I ain't gonna fuck this whole fucking year.
Clarence Gilliard Jr. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
My boy said Clarence.
Yeah. Cause I know my mom. She'd be watching reruns of Walker Texas Ranger and Matlock sometimes.
I got the whole box set. I've been so busy looking at Breaking Bad, I ain't have a chance to look at it yet.
Oh wow.
I used to watch that
Yeah.
with my grandpa back in the day.
Oh wow.
Talk about Breaking Bad or Walker Texas Ranger.
Oh, Texas Ranger.
Mm. Yeah. I almost forgot that he was in the first Die Hard movie back in the day too.
Yo, actually, there's like 2 albums I have that you're gonna be surprised that I got.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I got a lot of crazy shit. That's all I'm gonna say.
Knowing you got some of everything, so I won't be surprised, brother.
Right. One album I was trying to get is the Simpsons Sings in Springfield, Songs in the Key of Springfield album, but I couldn't find that shit.
I'm surprised you didn't get no Rocco's Modern Life album. You didn't get that in your
Well, they,
collection?
they never released the Rocco's album, but if they would, I definitely got it and shit.
Yeah, that shirt was fresh as fuck, man. That boy was looking like a pimp out there. He was looking like somebody off Miami Vice with that shirt on last time. I was like, Reg killing that shit, boy.
Well, I'm glad you like that shit, bro. I got a surprise for you.
Yeah, I'm here, so I'm ready.
Yeah, I got some good stuff too.
Shout out to my
Yeah,
baby.
yeah, we like Chuck Norris Q.
Can you be surprised what we be liking this shit? You a funny nigga.
Y'all be killing me when y'all be talking about these shows. Reg just be looking at stuff that never passed my mind. I'd be like, what show is that? What is y'all talking about?
Like what?
I'm still surprised you don't like Rocco's Modern Life, bro.
Man, I
Yeah.
never got into that. Like when I was looking at Nickelodeon stuff, I only stuck with like the normal shit. They had some weird stuff back on there in like the 90s and stuff. Of course you wearing that damn shirt. I knew you was wearing that shirt.
I was literally planning on wearing this shirt anytime I do an album that I'm just sketchy about. You know what? It's cool. It's my lucky shirt. God knows I need a luck today.
What's up, Mike? How you doing, homie? I see you in the comment section. Damn, y'all just disrespecting Chuck Norris in the comment section. He gonna super kick y'all.
I know y'all not just say Clint Eastwood over Chuck Norris. What?
Huh?
I didn't say that. Sam
I
said that.
ain't
One of y'all
either.
said that.
Somebody did. Somebody
We'll
did.
call
I don't know
Charlie.
who said it.
Funny.
No, Justin Timberlake did not steal for black people.
Who said that?
Q Smooth said that in the comment section. The dude that don't never show his face.
Mm.
Y'all don't just like y'all. Some of y'all just don't like white people making music.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Because
Basically.
I literally had a whole speech about this track because somebody in the fucking comments said, "Oh, you just don't like white people making R&B." I had to make a whole list like Hall and Oates, Tina Marie, Dusty Springfield. Just because I don't like petty old Justin Timberlake, man, don't mean shit. Hell,
Yeah.
average white band. What y'all know about that?
Yeah, they had black folks in their group. Like, come on now, it was a whole mix.
Exactly.
Even the
I mean,
Dewey
Prince and the
Brothers.
Revolution. It wasn't just black folks in his group. He had all types of
Right.
demographics and people in his
Sly and the
band.
Family Stone.
Yeah.
Just because I said shit about Saint Justin, I'm the bad guy. Mr. Snowflake, I'm the bad guy.
I never listened to Robert Thicke like that, Ronnie, so I can't tell you nothing about him.
Y'all be watching Abbott Elementary?
No, I haven't.
I don't even know what that is, sir.
Okay, Charles on his way. It's a new show on ABC I fucking love with Shirley Ralph.
Yeah. I know she won an Emmy for it.
As she should.
Mm-hmm.
Also, stay tuned for the movie review, Uninvited Guest, tonight at 12:30. Mekhi Phifer. That's all I'm going to say. Boy George was all right. George Michael's
Boy,
cool.
George, my guy.
George Michael, I love some of his stuff as well as him being in Wham.
Like
Hmm.
Michael wasn't playing and shit. Ronnie said better cartoon character, Rocco or Snoopy. Oh, Snoopy, buddy.
Right.
I love Rocco,
Yeah, I'm
but I
gonna
got
go
the
with
boy Snoopy.
Snoopy.
Yeah, yeah.
My dude was that guy on that piano. He was killing that shit. That's my boy
Oh
right there.
yeah.
Ronnie said uninvited guest is your second favorite movie. What? Boy, you gonna hate me for this review and shit.
Paid in full, motherfucker.
Hell, I got 8 Mile over this shit.
I ain't never heard of the movie a day in my life, so I ain't know what the hell you was talking about. I thought it was a trash
I
review that
never
you was
heard
doing or
that
something.
movie until you just
It is a
mentioned it.
trash review.
Oh boy.
It's Mackay Pfeiffer playing a crazy ass motherfucker. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh wow.
Okay, I just stick the clockers then. I'm good.
Yeah, I'll stick with the good stuff that I know.
Don't fucking touch me. Don't fucking touch me.
Soul food.
Man, oh man. These albums, man. It's like Christmas time up this bitch.
Hell yeah. These Jamaicans
Oh
breaking the
oh
niggas' pockets. I had to slow down.
oh yeah.
Motherfuckers want all your money. I'd be like, as good as y'all music is, y'all know how I get down. I pay that shit from payment to payment, motherfucker. I like Gloria Estefan. I just ain't never listened to her music like that. I probably know like a certain amount of her tracks and stuff.
Well, like from
I'm
my
more of
own
a Lisa
personal
Lisa and a
opinion.
Cult Jam person though.
Here,
Yo,
try.
Hey, try.
what's good?
What's
What
up,
up?
pimp?
What's good, bro?
Hmm.
My bad. I know I'm
What's up
late.
with you?
You late, man. You late.
I'm telling you.
It's okay. I would be late for this review too.
No, sir. You got to be on time with that shirt you rock.
That's not why I was late.
Mm. Shit. Oh, Lord have mercy. I'm so tired. Today has been a fucked up day. All started with a flat tire. Then
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. I remember you
hotels
telling
fucked up
me
with my
that.
money and shit.
Mm.
Then I had to threaten some people, but we're not going to talk about that online. I don't know. Whenever I tell somebody on site, that's when they always want to fucking pay attention and shit. I don't know why though.
That's strange. It's like they don't take you seriously until you say that.
They'll take that. They'll take Red seriously, like Ja Rule dissing somebody. Y'all niggas want to play?
Mm.
right.
I just say on site, boom. It's like, what you say? I was like, oh, now you listening to me.
Yeah, I think that's code
I'm trying to
for
see if
you
BJ
better
can
listen
side
to
through
me
and
right
shit.
now.
Right.
BJ got some stuff too, right?
I'm gonna start
Yeah,
this shit in five
we need
minutes
him
and
to.
shit.
We do need him to come through. He been absent lately. We need him to come through and explain this whole
You said
Jadakiss
what?
situation. We ain't forgot, sir.
What am
You
I
sure
going to
you
do with all
listen
your
to this album,
knuckleheads and
Q?
shit?
Yeah, that.
Mind you, I'm keeping my thoughts to a minimum right now because I know Try's gonna be all like, "Don't be trashing my favorite artist and shit."
Nope, nope, I'm not. You have to remember, I didn't like this dude when he was in that group. I never listened to them.
Baby, bye,
You know what
bye,
I'm
bye.
saying?
Let me stop.
Bye, 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 bye.
I ain't gonna lie. That's my shit right there. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. That shit get you in the mood. That beat come
That
on. I
was
ain't gonna
dope.
lie.
That was
I'll be
dope.
honest. NSYNC did have some good songs. I'll admit that, but I wasn't like a big fan like that.
Yeah,
Right.
I didn't like that shit.
Cause
you sing
honestly,
that shit to the right girl, she dropping them draws. I ain't gonna lie.
no, cause honestly, I would listen to Backstreet Boys over NSYNC. To be honest.
I want it dead away. That's my shit too. That's the
Thank
first
Yep,
you.
song I
yep,
ever heard from
yep,
them.
I
yep,
can't listen to
yep.
him.
Everybody.
Oh Lord.
Shit.
Oh,
They had that
that's my
on a
joint too.
commercial.
That's
I was
my
like, who
joint.
sang this?
That's my
I
joint.
forgot what commercial they
What?
had that on.
What?
Wow.
But you can listen to Menudo, right?
Menudo.
Who? Menudo.
Menudo, whatever you call them shit.
I don't listen to Menudo. No.
Who the fuck is that?
I know of them.
Menudo.
Wow,
That
You
was
don't
fine.
know
that was the
Menudo, Aaron?
Is that damn Latin group?
Spanish version of
Yes,
Ricky Martin.
Man,
yes,
get
yes.
them. Man, hell no. New edition. Fuck them.
Ricky
I don't
Martin's
listen
group.
to Menudo.
I don't listen to Ricky Martin either.
No. He lost Reg.
Yeah, I think he must be having some technical issues right now.
The weather is crazy right now.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was like that this morning when I was going to work.
It's windy. It's raining.
it was raining hard this morning where I
Same.
am,
Yep.
and then it cleared up sometime
Yeah.
later this afternoon
The weather's
when it was
crazy right now.
raining or whatever.
This ring was disrespectful. Okay, let me get my note together.
You wrote notes for this album?
He said he wrote notes.
Okay, what's my Wi-Fi doing? Yeah, like I always do for shit, you know. Like, cause I like to back up why I just like certain shit sometimes, you know.
Okay, that's cool. I'm just gonna be talking about the songs I know because I only listened to the album Tuesday, and I listened to it while I was getting like all my stuff together. So
Right.
some of them will come back to me, and some of them will just flip over me. You know.
Yeah.
I honestly I didn't get a chance to listen to this album.
At
Yeah, I
all?
was
Ever?
bumping. My bad.
You never heard the album ever? Ashley?
The only song that I've really heard off this album was "Rock Your Body," and that's it.
It's a great song.
That's a Michael Jackson song right there. I
Yeah.
could have seen Usher do that too,
Yeah.
Yeah, I could possibly see him do that too.
or Chris Brown maybe.
Mhm.
Mm.
My Wi-Fi is acting up like a motherfucker tonight.
I think it's the shirt, man. The Wi-Fi don't want you on here with that shirt. You got to take it off. Yeah, send a reader my shit on Q.
That was dope.
It's one song on here that the clips could have probably used. I forgot what it was though. It'll come back to me.
All right, I'm ready to start whenever y'all are. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah, you good?
Does anybody have this album or no?
I don't
No.
have this one. I need to get this.
I got the vinyl.
I
Oh, you
think
got the
Justin
vinyl. Oh,
want.
okay. I don't know what's going
What
on
you
with my
saying?
sound. Fuck.
I think Justin don't want Reg doing this review. That's what I think. All the Timberlake fans, they don't want Reg doing this review on it,
The powers that be.
right?
They said we got to stop this motherfucker now.
Yo, it's crazy.
I think I'm good now. All right, I'm ready to start whenever y'all
All right.
are. All right, what's up, YouTube? How's everyone doing? It's your boy Reg in the building. Got my homeboy Try with me.
What up?
Got my homegirl Ash with me too.
That's good.
Got my homeboy Eric with me as well too tonight.
What's up, y'all?
And the album you're going to talk about tonight is going to be it's good. So, and the album we're going to talk about tonight is going to be Justin Timberlake with Justified. Give me 1 second. Yeah, this album came out November 5th, 2002 on Jive Records. Yes, I'm actually doing this album. God help me, but
Can't believe it.
um,
Guys, with
yeah.
you, sir. We're gonna pull you through it, brother. We here with you.
Yes.
I mean, I wanted to do something different, and people act like,
This is different.
oh, you ain't gonna do it. You ain't really gonna go through with this and shit. But I'm here. But we also got the collection video as well too. So yeah, producers include Neptunes, Timbaland, Scott Storch, Underdogs, and Brian McKnight. Singles I was known for are "Like I Love You," "Cry Me a River," "Rock Your Body," "Senorita," "Still on My Brain." Guest appearances included Clips and Bubba Sparks. All right. You know how we do this shit. We're gonna talk about how we first got into the artist. I'm gonna start off with Try on this one.
Hey, yo, I gotta admit, I was never an NSYNC fan. I never liked NSYNC or Backstreet Boys 98 Degrees. But watching TRL all the time during the late 90s, early 2000s, and seeing their videos, and they had some big hit records. We even talked about the Black album that was bad, and NSYNC was featured on Bring It On to Me, and I like that song actually with NSYNC and Black. And I wasn't a fan of those boys. Like my boy band for me was New Edition and New Kids on the Block. That was my boy band in the '80s, and that was like the music I could relate to at that time. When it comes to pop groups and boy bands, but NSYNC had some hits. I remember hearing that JC was actually JC Chazé, I think that was supposed to go solo first, and then Justin. But JC, I don't know what happened. He had issues with the label and the album, and Justin came out, and I remember watching the VMAs. I want to say the VMAs of that the year that this album came out, and Justin premiered Like I Love You, and he had the clips come out and perform with him, and that was great. And seeing the video for that, and hearing the album, and I was like, yo, this is a dope album. Like to have Timbaland and Pharrell, the Neptunes at that time, they were producing everything out there, for R&B and for rap and pop. And I actually liked the album, and I think just listening to this album, it made me a Justin Timberlake fan, not an NSYNC fan. I was more, Justin Timberlake as a solo artist, and I think it was his coming out party and to showcase to people that he can be a great singer from a boy band like NSYNC, and then getting that street credit at the same time because of Timberland and the Neptunes, and having the clips on the album and Janet Jackson. And I've been a fan of Justin ever since. You know what I'm saying? I even did my own little ranking of each album on my channel, like maybe a year or two ago it was, and that's how much I became a Justin fan, because I was never a fan of his group, but as a solo artist, I think he's definitely one of the best pop artists ever. And he's proved it with every album. Like this one, Future Sex Love Sounds, the double album 2020 Experience, Man of the Woods. Every album he's elevated pop music, and I think he can sing. I've seen his he had like a Netflix concert special a couple years ago. I've seen that. That was great. He's done a lot of collabs with different people, 50 Cent, Ti. You know, I want to say that our people have embraced him. I know there's people that don't care for him, and then there's people that I know that do mess with his music, and I think he's as an actor, he's done some good films, he's done some bad films, but I think he's definitely, when it comes to music and pop music, I think he's right at the forefront, with Chris Brown and Bruno Mars, and people like that. So um this is my introduction to Justin as an artist, because I was minus the NSYNC stuff, but just once I heard this album and hearing Like I Love You, I'm like, yeah, this is dope.
That's what's up.
Yeah,
It's on
I'll
you, Ryan.
admit.
Should go.
I didn't know much about Justin Timberlake back then, but other than him being in sync and him with his acting stuff here and there. But but yeah, I didn't get a chance to really listen to this album. The only song that I know from this album is "Rock Your Body," mainly because of his live performances doing that song, as well as the performance he did during the Super Bowl in '04. So yeah.
I feel you on that.
Mhm.
Um, I knew of him pretty much growing up, and this was like during the whole boy band craze with the NSYNC and the Backstreet Boys and the Blink 182s, all that fucking shit. You know what I'm saying? I fucking hated that shit. Fucking only one that I like was Backstreet Boys, but I like them because they were a boy band before boy band actually became like a novelty, if that makes
Right,
sense and shit.
right.
Well, what about
And
New Kids?
same, but at the same time too, like I'm not really including like New Edition, New Kids on the Block,
Mhm.
because it was like when it came to like the late '90s to the early 2000s, that was like that bubblegum pop era. Was New Edition
Mhm.
when New Kids were bubblegum pop, but at the same time, how can I put this? It's like the first wave, like the first wave. Because you gotta be real. New Kids was like the white New Edition, if you
Yeah,
really want to be real with you,
yeah,
and shit like that too. You know what I'm saying? And when New Edition came out, they were supposed to have been like the new edition of Jackson 5
Mhm.
and shit too. So it's just all a cycle. But once you had like Lou Pearlman and shit like that too, who made like boy bands like more of like a marketable, accessibles and shit like that. That's when I had a little issue with and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? And then the fact that at that time too, when those bubblegum pop was popular, it was at a time when R&B at that time was slowly but surely kind of getting out of the mainstream a little bit. And
Mhm.
it's like we had certain acts like Justin Timberlake or what's the name, like Christina Aguilera. They might have like Jennifer Lopez. They might have like an urban single and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But it's like they would use those kind of artists to exit away to more traditional R&B artists, if that makes sense and shit too. Which is kind of why I've never really been a big fan of Justin Timberlake because he was a leading puppet of that shit too. So, oh, look who just came by.
Hey,
It's your friend, the Giants.
go Giants.
Boo.
How
Hey
you doing,
everyone.
What's up?
Hey, what's up?
Thank you for
Everybody.
inviting me.
No problem. Y'all make sure y'all support Lashia and her channel. You know, she has a dope ass Jeopardy game. That trial always beats me and
Think
shit like
different
that last
TV.
minute because
Think different TV. Subscribe to the channel.
Thank
yes.
you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Of
Don't
course, the
blame me 'cause
Jeopardy
I
is
know my
always at
shit,
the
man.
end of the show. So please tune into the rest of the show. But the Jeopardy is like at the end of the show.
I know. But yeah, man. But as I was saying, it's like Justin Timberlake was like the leading puppet of that train and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? Because he was like the white savior whenever people want to say, and that's kind of the reason why I never really vibed with him.
I don't see him as the white savior.
I mean,
The white savior of pop music, you mean?
I'm just saying the white. It's like the white savior. That's what I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say right there. And shit. So, like, when I give my thoughts, bear with me. I'm gonna give my full thoughts on this album. Yes, I know I'm not a fan. I know I've said that before, but I'm an honest motherfucker. And if y'all don't like it, y'all can give me all the smoke, and I'll give you smoke back and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I just have to say that right now. For those who don't know who Justin Timberlake is, he's a little singer or whatever. I know he was born in. It's my computer. You know what?
Memphis, Tennessee.
Memphis, Tennessee. Oh wow, he was from Memphis. Oh wow,
Mm-hmm.
he's from the blackest town and shit.
Remember,
Okay,
he did a
shit.
song with 3 6 Mafia on his second solo album.
Mafia?
You lying?
Yes, he did.
3 6
Mafia.
Mafia.
Yes, it's called Chop Me Up,
Wow.
and it's fire.
Well, that was when 3 6 was kind of going downhill. So
Oh my
No,
god.
After-
no,
after-
no,
after
no.
most known, after most
No.
known, they were kind of going. After most known, they were kind of going shaky a little.
That's
bit,
not
I'm
true.
just saying.
Give this man his props, man. Come on now.
I'm just saying. I'm not a fan of Juicy J's solo shit. I'm
He
sorry.
was also on Juicy J's first solo album.
You don't like bands that make a dance, boy? That's strip
He
club
was
music,
fire.
boy. What you mean?
Hell no.
Wow.
The 3 6 Mafia I like. The 3 6 Mafia I like is Mystic Styles. When they
That
were
was
dark, they were drugged up. Lord Infamous, Gangsta Boo.
Yeah,
Player
Coops and
Five.
niggas singing devilish, Illuminati
Yeah.
rituals. Yeah.
Yes. That's when it came to the trio, I was still fucking with Paul Juicy. I was still fucking with that, but then once everyone started beefing with one another, I'm just like, it was slowly but surely going downhill. And they ended up doing songs with Timberlake. I was just like, well,
Wow.
I'm not judging, but hey, I'm just saying, So while he was growing up and stuff like that, he loved himself some country music and shit because his grandfather introduced him to it. And he used to sing like in the gospel music and all that shit. And he appeared on Star Search, when he was little and stuff like that too. Fast forward to 93, he became a Mouseketeer on that Mickey Mouse Club bullshit where he met all of his little friends like Britney Spears and Christina Aguilera.
It's Britney, bitch.
Like that little
Wait a
Mickey
minute.
Mouse Club.
Wait a minute, did you see the clip of him singing with I believe it was Ryan Reynolds? Not Ryan Reynolds, it's another one. Another Ryan.
Ryan Gosling.
Ryan Gosling, yes. Did you see him sing with them?
I didn't see
They
that.
sounded good. I ain't even gonna lie.
Wow.
But yeah, it's an old clip. It's an old throwback clip of him singing with Ryan Gosling, like when he was young. He was singing a Jodeci song, I believe.
Wow.
I'd rather listen to the Wiggles, honestly.
Oh, wow.
I'm just saying. I feel like the Wiggles were better singers than them. Let's be real.
But who?
You smoking something if you think the Wiggles is touching Justin Timberlake. Stop that.
That way.
Wiggles.
Yummy. Yeah, I mean, come on, y'all tell me y'all don't fuck with the Wiggles and shit.
Who? I
Nigga,
never
I
heard of
fuck
them.
with Barney before I fuck
Yeah,
with the
yeah.
Wiggles. What you
What is
on,
that?
sir? What's wrong with you?
I don't know what that is.
What? Well, I'm just saying.
You could at least had Blues Clues or something. Damn.
Well,
Oh
nothing is touching Blues Clues. Blues Clues, nothing is touching that.
Wow.
Let's be honest and shit.
Okay.
But yeah, man, that Mickey Mouse bullshit, I just cannot stand and shit. Then fast forward to '95. Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, not a
Unfortunately.
clear.
Okay. Wi-Fi is fucking up again. Hey,
Don't
can
be
y'all hear
blaming
me?
this shit
Oh,
on the Wi-Fi. You good, sir? We can hear you.
okay. I'm ready to spaz the fuck out.
Disney heard you.
Justin heard you too.
Yep.
Red said, "Fuck that! I'm bringing all the smoke tonight. I don't care."
Oh man.
I'm good.
Hey, LaShawn, what's your channel's name again?
Me, Lashia.
My bad. Sorry about that, Lashia. I was asking you what your channel was.
It's called Think Different TV, and it's on YouTube.
Yes. Every Monday night,
Yes,
9
I'll put some
p.m.
link on.
Every Monday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time until the second season. Got some things in the works. So
Got it. Can y'all hear me now or what?
Yes.
yeah, we've been
Unfortunately.
could hear you.
Unfortunately.
My Wi-Fi was fucking up,
Ooh,
man.
no, you didn't say unfortunately. Try you were so rude.
Apparently, someone don't want me doing this fucking review tonight. I'm just like,
I
what
wonder
the
who
fuck,
it
man?
is.
So Justin
I
Timberlake
told
pulled out a boob. It ruined that
you. Yeah.
person's career. I guess you was getting to that, right?
All I was okay. So I was about to get into the whole NSYNC and shit like that. The poor man's version of Backstreet Boys, if you ask me.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait a minute. Did you watch the documentary about NSYNC Backstreet Boys and how they was kind of like with the same company?
I didn't need to watch the
They
documentary. I knew that
yo
shit.
that documentary is so like deep. Like you gotta watch that joint because that joint was crazy. Like it really went into depth about how they both was part of the same company and they was actually put against each other.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And just
This
That's
a
the
just
damn
formula.
so
shame. White on white violence. We need to stop this. Save the children.
but the reason why NSYNC was able to get shine was because Backstreet Boys didn't do a certain performance and they sent
Yep.
NSYNC out there and the people went wild. So then after that it just was kind of like, are you NSYNC? Are you Backstreet Boys? I personally like both of the groups. I think Backstreet Boys had better ballads, but
Yes.
I think NSYNC was more like the crowd hyper uppers. So
They should have did a
yeah.
collaboration album then. They would have sold hella records.
Oh, I know that I would have bought it.
I thought they went on tour together at one point.
No, I think was it Backstreet Boys and New Kids on the Block.
Maybe it was New Kids, yeah.
Shit. I told y'all they
I'm
all
sorry,
hang
Reg.
out with. Oh no, you good?
I'm
You
sorry,
good?
Reg. I'm all impeding on your review.
You good.
Please
No, no, you
continue.
good. This is
He don't want to
natural.
review this
We
anyway.
don't
You
want to
good.
review this album anyway. I don't know why you're doing this.
I don't know why everyone's speaking about me.
This,
Like I'm not.
this is
even
the guy that says the Neptunes make cafeteria beats.
Yeah.
He said he don't like
You remember
Lord
that?
Willing.
You remember that?
He don't like Lord Willing for the production.
Yeah. The production was whack.
Oh my God.
The production is godly, sir. Shame.
Jesus Christ.
Shit.
But you love Nelly.
Well,
No,
It's sad, but I think that
we ain't gonna
he
start this.
Nelly made better beats. So what?
No, he did not.
Both
I
of the
feel
albums
like
They had
funny.
better
Can we just like them both?
Justin was a great
Anyway.
actor. He's a good actor. I think he's sometimes a better actor than he is a singer.
Who?
Really?
I mean, he acted like he cared about Janet Jackson. He acted like he cared about Britney
Care about
Spears.
them titties. That's
Oh
what we
man,
cared about.
wow.
So
Thank you.
that was some great.
Who
I
had
felt like his performance on both of those was like perfect, like mwah, like just
who had the
Yeah.
who had
icing on
the
the
boobs
cake.
again? Was it Janet or was it Justin? I believe it was
Jan-
Janet that had the boobs.
Janet, he pulled out her boob at Super Bowl, and she
I
could
think
never
Janet
perform
wanted
at the
that.
Super Bowl again. Now I'm like, how
Super
he gonna
Bowl
pull out
titties.
her boob, but she get in trouble solely, like he wasn't the one that pulled
Because
her boob out.
she had the boobs. That's why she got in trouble.
And it was his song they was singing. Like
I
that
wish
was
it
really
just could have
cool.
all been avoided. That's
He
what I
ripped it off
think.
and
I'm gonna
shit.
just
He
leave
didn't
it
get
at
in
that.
trouble.
They made way too much out of that.
And you know what's crazy? Janet Jackson actually has a rule where nobody can touch
Anyway,
her during
so NSYNC
videos
sold a bunch of
and stuff like
records,
that.
made a lot of white girls' panties dry.
That's a good thing. Shit. I wish I could sell 10 millions of records right about now.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck if old folks out there getting wet. I'm trying to get this money.
Ew.
Yeah, they made way too much out of that nipplegate thing.
Shit, Little Kim was showing titties all the time. Y'all wasn't saying
Right?
nothing about that?
Exactly. You know,
Dang, what happened to Reg?
he's having Wi-Fi.
Reg Wi-Fi messing up. He don't want him to be slandering Justin's name.
Justin on one.
Justin was like, you ain't gonna be talking about me like that.
I tagged him too, so he might be watching.
Oh, you crazy. That'd be
I
crazy.
tagged
Come
Justin.
on.
I tagged Justin in my story for it, so he might be watching.
Mm-mm-mm.
A lot of times when I tag the artists, they watch the review.
Well, what songs is actually on Justified? I forgot.
Rock Your
Ow.
Body, Like I Love You. What's the
Cry
other
Me a
joint?
River,
Cry
Senorita.
Me a River's on that
Cry Me a
joint.
River,
Okay, I
yeah.
like Cry Me a
What
River.
the
That
fuck,
was my
man?
joint.
I hate
Yes, sir.
StreamYard, honestly.
They want you to pay that 20. That's why they messing with you.
That was StreamYard fault. We just did a review last night. Everything was fine.
That's because he wasn't talking about this album.
I just want to get this. I literally just want to get to the collection video, and this StreamYard is being pissed. This is why I don't like StreamYard. That's why I miss Google Hangouts and shit. But anyway,
Yeah, they taking away our childhood with Google Hangouts.
right.
Well, couldn't you just use
Anyway,
Google
so then
Meet
Justin
instead?
Timberlake. You said Google Meet.
Yeah.
I never heard of using that one, but I'll look into that one.
Yeah, it's just like
But
Hangout.
anyway,
Yeah.
Okay, I'll look into that. But yeah, so Timberlake then hooked up with some niggas and stuff like that, and he got to the black sound, and then here we are today. So
It's a little more than that. You just skip past that shit like a damn DVD player.
I know.
Appropriation.
Yo,
So originally, a lot of these songs were supposed to be from Michael Jackson. Originally,
really?
let's be real.
I didn't know that.
Yes, a lot of these songs were supposed to be from Michael Jackson.
How could you tell?
See,
You could tell on some of the tracks. I ain't even gonna lie.
he was doing some of his Michael Jackson impersonation on some of these tracks.
I know.
I don't think it was a personate though. You could just really see Michael Jackson on him by the production.
But he has a song with Michael Jackson, don't he?
Yeah, but that was made after Michael died. Yeah, Michael.
Yeah, because he slid his way in there.
He moonwalked his way through there.
Just like he slid that bra off with Janet Jackson.
Wow.
I'm sure that. Okay, I'm
Yeah,
still mad about that. I'm still mad about that, but yeah.
Thank you. His little white ass is still stopped.
That's why when he did his Super Bowl performance recently, it wasn't popping like that. It wasn't.
He fucked up Prince's song, and he talked shit about Prince too. Let's talk about that.
I didn't even know about that.
He dissed Prince, but he's gonna be like, "Oh, I love Prince." Yada yada yada. Fuck out of here.
Well, he felt like Michael was better. He felt like
be like that sometime, man. Be like that, man.
I think that's a side effect of people giving away too many invitations to the cookout. I think that's a side effect of people giving him his black card a little bit too soon.
Right. See, this is why this is the shit I like right here. All these years,
of course you like it, sir.
I've been saying all this shit about Timberlake and shit like that. I didn't have no one in my fucking corner. Here we are right now and shit. Who
Did
understands?
Eminem get too many invitations to the cookout?
No,
Well,
he earned his way. You put in the
hold
work.
on. He
No,
put in
he
the
really
work.
didn't. He really didn't.
He put in the work.
And Justin didn't?
What
No, he
what
didn't.
work did he put in there? Okay, so he screwed Britney Spears, who at
Everybody
the
screwed
time
Britney
wasn't really that
Spears.
attractive,
Everybody screwed
and
her.
you know a lot of
Everybody
black
was
men
fucking that
have
redneck hooker.
Everybody was screwing her.
propensity for dating unattractive white women sometimes, but that doesn't get you an invitation to the cookout.
The invitation
Nah,
came
I
from
was talking
Timberland
about
and Neptune.
Eminem putting in the work.
Oh, Eminem definitely did, but still he can't say nigga.
That's a good thing. I wouldn't want to say that shit neither.
Yeah.
Yo, he'll probably get shot in the face. You know how Dr. Dre roll.
I think Em would shoot back if some shit like that happened, so I wouldn't even say no shit like that. I
You
don't
let
know.
him a chance. Dr. Dre would he has good aim, apparently.
Yeah, we could tell by the kids he got. How many kids he got? Yeah.
Hmm.
All right.
Pull out game week. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Now you good. But yeah, that's funny as fucking. All right, so this album has like 13 tracks, not too long, so we can just get through this shit.
No, we don't. We're gonna take our damn time.
So track number 1 is Senorita. Yeah,
Fire.
they all. I didn't like this track.
Of course you didn't. You just started.
This was part of the whole early 2000s. Everybody was trying to be a Latina. Everybody loved them some Hispanic girls and shit like that. I did not like that era.
That's J-Lo's fault. That's J-Lo's fault.
Shakira.
Yeah, that's J-Lo, Mark,
Yep.
Enrique Iglesias, all the motherfuckers.
But it was a lot of Miami influence on a lot of people at that
That shit
time.
worked, though.
Drew Hill,
R. Kelly
Will
Fiesta.
Smith.
Yep.
Yep. R. Kelly Fiesta.
Man, fuck you. No, fuck out of here.
I hate that song too. Fiesta. Hell no.
Fiesta was great. What are you
You
talking about?
smoking something, man. I think that shirt too tight. You ain't thinking right, brother Reg. What's going on?
Oh man.
Yeah, so apparently he was influenced by Stevie Wonder with this song. And I want to say it was a Stevie Wonder song, Don't You Worry About a Thing, from the Innovision album and stuff like that too.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I didn't like this song one bit.
I don't care the Stevie influence on the song, but I thought it was a dope song. You know, really nice beat, nice bass line. I love that call and response where he's like, you know, shouting out to the ladies and the women. You know, that was great. Great way to start the album off.
Yes, nice way to start the album off, showing the ladies some love, unlike some of these Negroes and these other artists these days, just trying to down the ladies by calling them bitches and stuff. Of course you can't. Damn, man, you just okay. Go. I like the track Fire.
Track number 2.
The track. Oh wait, can I say something real quick? It's not a great track on the record, but if he was performing it live, it's a good live performance.
Yes, I agree. He's a great live performer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, track number 2, Like I Love You, featuring the Clips. Again, I didn't like the beat, man.
Wow.
I think this was a
I don't
Clips.
like nothing about this album. Stop that.
I didn't like this beat. This was nominated for Best Rap Song Collaboration. It lost to Nelly's Dilemma, thank God. A much better song.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, no, Dilemma was fire though. I'll give you that. Yeah.
Come on, that Patti LaBelle simple.
I got tired of hearing it.
No matter what I do,
Boy,
come on.
All I think about is you. I love you.
You know that clip where the woman walks over to the record player and she takes the record off and she starts breaking it up.
Yes, he smashed it. Yeah,
that's how I feel about Dilemma right now.
That's how I feel.
No, fuck no.
They stay playing that record. No,
Kelly Rowland killed that shit.
Every 2000 mix starts with that song. I'm like, oh my god,
this shit's fire, boy.
Exactly.
Fuck you, 03 Bunny and Clyde. We want to hear that shit. Put that Dilemma on.
Yeah, Bonnie and Clyde sucks. I'll agree with you.
That whole album sucked. That whole album was trash.
Yeah, I didn't care for this song.
But I love this song. This is a great beat, and it had like live drums. It sounded like they recorded it with like a live band and had like a rock pop type of sound to it, and having the clips. Again, he got his street credibility by having the Neptunes and Timberland and the clips on here. And
And plus
I
got
like
that little production on there that Reds don't like.
exactly. This is Lord Willing clips right here. You know what I'm saying? And Malice, I liked his lines. He said, the name Malice, and I burned every track. Clips and J Timberlake. Now, how heavy is that? Love that verse. This is a banger to me. I loved it.
Yeah, well, they could have just put that on Lord Willing and shit, But hey, I'm just saying,
Oh man.
Uh,
You didn't like that
Yeah,
album?
we know,
Next track.
we know, brother, we know.
Next track, Oh No What You Got. This is pretty much the typical 2002 club song where you meet a girl at a club, you want to take her away. I never care for this shit. It's generic ass bullshit.
It sort of reminds me of me being in India, like at a parade or something. I do like the beat though. I could see MIA doing something on this production. I really like the track too.
I like it. I thought it had like a Middle Eastern melody and a nice beat, bass line. And yes, it was a trend in the 2000s with a lot of producers, including Timberland, using Middle
Oh my
Eastern
god.
melodies. And, we know Quick used that for the Truth Hurts joint with Rakim, and that blew up. And nobody had
Fire.
an issue with that back then, though.
Well, that was fire.
Yeah,
That was
but this is
fire.
fire, too.
I
This
can
is a
see
fire
R.
track.
Kelly
Oh,
doing something on this
Oh, my
too,
God.
with like the flute in the background.
Right,
I can
right.
see him doing something with
Yeah,
that
he had
too.
to throw your thong. That
He's
was
a piper. That's why he has the fucking flute.
Yeah, and that's why he in jail.
he's still the king on me to me.
Yeah, fuck you, Jacquees. R. Kelly.
Exactly.
Anyway. But there are some things I do like from this album, but we're going
You
to get
do.
into that.
You haven't said
What?
nothing yet that you like.
The next song, Take It From Here. This song does have some corny lyrics, but believe it or not, I like it. Yeah, come on. It has some corny lyrics and shit.
I
Where?
respect you because
Where?
the beat does sound like something that would have been on the Clips Lord Willing album. I can see them rapping on this.
No, it don't. On this?
Listen to some of these lyrics. Let me. He said, "I want to be your lake or your bay, and any problems that you have, I want to wash them away.
So
I want to be your sky, so blue and high."
with,
What the fuck?
with
That
those
ain't
lyrics-
corny. That's poetry,
with
man.
those
What?
lyrics, you get the
Corny.
draw. I'm telling you.
I want to be your
Those lyrics,
Broadway
you get the
show
draw.
on review, so I can act out how God was when He made you. Get the fuck out of here with
You
this
would get the
bullshit.
draws on the first night
Get
with those
the
lyrics.
fuck
Yeah,
outta
maybe
here.
Usher could have did something on this beat, like for Confessions or something.
Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. I can make a better love song than that shit.
Wow.
We'll do it then.
That's some fucking "Hi, I like you. Do you want to be my girlfriend?" kind of song and shit. Fuck out of here.
Well, he
Is
did.
that-
He was in a girl, a boy band. So
Right.
you know,
Corny
It's that
ass.
he
kissing
was
game
coming
type
out
of
of
shit, ain't it,
being-
Reg? That's what you trying to say is that kissing game?
I
I
mean,
think
I
when
do
it comes
like the
to,
song, but it's a little.
I'm sorry, guys. I think when it comes to like music, you have to go through some stuff to really have a lot of substance in your music.
Yep.
And I think at that time he really didn't go through anything. He had a lot of white privilege, so he couldn't say, "Oh, I'm struggling" or anything like that. And then, he was with a boy band and they was doing a lot of poppy type stuff. And then he's trying to cross over into R&B, where this is like uncharted territory, kind of, sort of, because he kind of was jocking the style, cultural
I agree.
appropriation, a little bit, But when he got older and he been through some stuff, but really he didn't really go through nothing, because he the one that put Britney Spears out on Front Street, and he the one that did a lot of different shit. So, I mean, excuse my language, but he the one that was always doing stuff and causing drama. He was like, "Am I the drama?" He's really the drama king. So he's all.
He was the
but
drama
he's
king.
gonna
Fuck
come
DJ
against
K
him.
Slay. He was the real true drama king.
Yeah, like Cry Me a River. I guess it was supposed to be about Britney Spears or something like that. But for real, he the one that messed up everything with her by telling all their business. So I'm like, she's
White folks can't hold water. That was bound to happen.
Yeah, I mean, but because she kept saying, I'm a virgin. Then he go out and like, we did something. So I was like,
Goddamn lie.
put everything's, well, I mean, You know, she had songs like "Hit Me, Baby, Once More Time" and "Oops, I Did It Again." So we already knew she was pretty much out there. But
Right.
you know, she didn't confirm it yet. But he confirmed it for her, which I don't think that was his place. But anyway, he's like the drama. So I just think that there was no in his first album. It wasn't really nothing that it wasn't no substance because he didn't go through nothing. And even now, he still really ain't go through nothing. But he's older now. And I guess that's why
Right.
he's going back to his pop sound because he ain't been through nothing.
Well, he went through that
What are you
scandal
gonna
with Jessica Biel. Like, did he cheat on her? There was rumors about that.
do? Again, he did it. she
White
didn't.
folks cheat all the time. That ain't
She
nothing new.
didn't. She didn't cheat on him. And honestly, I don't even think that he. You know. Now I was like, let me see him get with because it looked like he always wanted to get with a black girl for real, but he ain't never really like.
That we
We
know of.
always be like, oh, you cute, you got cute hair, but nobody was
He
like, oh
might
yeah,
not
I
want
wanna
to
be
put
out
it
with
out like that.
yeah.
He
Yeah.
might can't go through nothing, but Mary J. Blige can go through cocaine binges and breakups and shit. So I
And
guess it's okay with her.
that's when she made her best music when she was on Hooked on Coke. You know.
Dang.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that chicken song was fire.
Yeah, man.
I'm sorry. Reg, I'm sorry, continue.
You good? You good?
He don't got nothing else to say anyway. He gonna go to
He
the
ain't got
next
nothing to
track.
say. I like the song. I think the song was dope. It was melodic,
I mean,
nice guitar strings on it, nice beat. I loved it.
All right, Paul
I'm saying-
Abdul.
track number 5, Crimea River.
Woo!
Never liked the song either, man.
Wow.
No, fire.
Surprise.
No, I
It was
love
surprising.
So this was
Crimea River. I ain't gonna lie.
This was a
Timberlake, you can't go wrong
song
with
about
Timberlake.
Britney Spears and shit. You know what I'm saying?
I don't give a fuck if it was about a dead dog. That shit fire.
Yep. I mean, the writing on it was fire. I believe,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
with Timberlake, you can't go wrong. Honestly, for real. Like, anytime you working with Timberland, you can't go wrong.
Then you got that Halo intro at the beginning. Come on now.
Right?
Yes, the little chant.
Yeah.
I don't care if it had the same beginning as Papa Was a Rolling Stone. I still wouldn't like it and shit. I mean,
Of course you would. It's Justin.
Oh, yeah.
Why are we reviewing
man,
Justin?
this was everywhere. It's still everywhere, which I don't understand why and shit. But you know,
Cry me.
Fire.
yeah, I
You
never
gotta
liked
play
it.
this for the. You gotta play this for the team that loses the Super Bowl. This the main theme song you gotta play
Right.
every time when they lose the Super Bowl.
Oh, cry me a river.
Yeah. Great song. I loved it. Loved the beat, the beatboxing, my Timberland, the bass line. You know, you wrote it about Britney. Everybody knows about their relationship. I thought it was a great song. One of my favorites on the album.
Respect.
He
Hell
even got
yeah.
a girl that looked like Britney to be in the video.
Right.
You couldn't really see her face, but
Facts.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah, he getting his Biggie
did
on
the same
too.
thing. Biggie did the same thing in the Get Money
Yep.
video. You know,
Again, copying from black folks. That's what he's doing. Cause again,
Okay.
y'all clearly just
next
proving my
song, bro.
point.
he does. He does though. He
So what
does
was
though.
the notorious JUS? Is that what we're gonna do now and shit?
Nah, he's Justin Timberlake. We ain't doing all that.
Yo, you still shit. All right. Next track, Rock Your Body.
Yo, man, that
God
shirt
knows
is just breaking the devil out on you for this album review.
God knows I never liked this song.
oh my God.
You
know what this
lying,
song reminds me
man.
of? You know what this song? This song reminds me of the white boy who goes to an HBCU picnic. He think he's the freshest shit ever and stuff like that. That's what it
are you
reminds me
talking about?
Man, you know you like this. Stop playing. Stop lying, sir.
Classic.
It's all you. Once you hear that beat, you gotta dance to it. Come on
Right?
now.
I'd
Talk
rather
to
dance.
me, boy. Then the breakdown, you could definitely see Michael Jackson. You could definitely see Michael Jackson dancing like on the breakdown part.
Don't disrespect
Michael would have
that
killed
like
that shit. You know Michael Jackson would have tore this damn song up. Stop lying.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Nah, fuck
Y'all
that.
know.
No. Michael Jackson
Y'all
would
know
have tore
what
this song up.
Hell no. This was a
Play that,
4-rate
play
Emmy.
that beat. Michael Jackson
Will
Michael Jackson will mesmerize you.
This was a second-rate. Give me Terrence Trent D'Arby over this.
What?
Who?
Yeah,
Who's that?
Who's that?
What's the
Y'all-
marks? Who is that?
How y'all don't know
He
what
would
Terrence
never kill this beat. Not like Michael. Michael would have killed this.
The one of the wishing well nigga.
Yeah, okay. But he wouldn't have killed this beat. This was made for Michael Jackson. You could tell.
I mean, just because it was made for Michael don't mean Michael would have been on it. And shit.
Michael would have killed this. Definitely. I hear
Man, he go niggas.
Terrence Trent D'Arby. Like, really?
This all you need to hear.
His
Get
one
out
good
here,
album.
boy.
His
No.
one good album they had. This is a classic record.
So
Classic
much
dance
disrespect in this damn review.
track.
Jesus.
Was you drinking before the live stream?
Nah, I was sleeping.
If Michael Jackson did this song, yeah, Janet Jackson's boo would have been pulled out at Super Bowl. So
This was way before that. That was 2 years before that.
no, because that was the song they were singing at the Super Bowl. When he pulled off her bra, he's like, "I'm gonna have you naked by the end of this song."
He wasn't
Pull
lying.
the bra off.
He wasn't lying. Rock your titty.
Rock them titties all night.
Right?
The disrespect to Janet Jackson, though. I'm just saying.
Oh my god.
Y'all just pushing my buttons tonight. Really, y'all just.
We're grinding your gears.
Anyway, that trust me, there is something I do like from this album.
What do you like? I'm waiting.
Oh my goodness!
The next
Is it the
song,
cover?
You like
You
this
only
song?
like it because it's Stevie Wonder.
Oh my god.
Nothing Else. I like Nothing Else because he gave some of his best Michael Jackson impersonation. However, this song was not originally for Justin Timberlake. It was supposed to have been for this singer named Latrell. Again, stealing like some artist from Arista.
You don't even know where he's from, so stop lying. Get out of here.
I'm actually I took my notes and shit, but hey. Well, hey,
Okay.
but I actually do like this song. There, I fucking said it.
You like one song, G. Out
Hey,
of
Reg,
14
can I ask you a
tracks.
question? Can I ask you a question, Reg?
Yeah, sure.
Is
What's up?
this shirt supposed to be like Rocco Martin Life, like inspired?
Oh my god.
Painfully it is, sister.
She knows
Painfully
him.
it is.
Yeah.
Yo,
See,
unbelievable.
yes. Thank you. She knows her shit. She knows her
I missed
shit.
that show. I didn't watch
She
Yo, looking at him
knows her
like
fucking shit.
that looks so familiar. Where did I see that pattern before?
Wow.
It's
She
giving
knows
me
her
very
fucking
very old classy and gospel vibes.
Yes.
I just thought it was laundry day for him. You know?
Thank you.
He said Lucky Day.
Woo!
It was either that or the background of Rugrats, which I think is kind of
Once he said that, Reg got his inner Ric Flair on.
Right?
But yeah, this is supposed to be my Rockers Modern Life shirt. My girl gave it to me for my birthday and shit, you
Oh
know?
boy.
Oh,
Black
Don't
love.
tell nobody that.
Yeah, shout out to my baby, by the way, you know. Anyway.
you know, Rocco was like he was a wallaby that was always
Yeah.
picked on by his friends
A wallaby?
Yeah.
I thought that was
and wasn't really respected. So what's that?
a wallaby. I thought that was a shoe.
I knew you was drinking, sir. I knew you was drinking.
It's just a little tequila.
A little.
Shit.
You drank
A
a
little
bottle.
bit.
You got a whole bottle. What you talking about?
Like I had this ball for 2 years and shit, man.
You sure? You didn't,
Yeah, I literally had this ball for 2 years.
Wow.
Red said, I only saved this for special occasions, and this album review is very special.
Yeah. Well, I saved it for the collection. I'm trying to get over this album and shit, you know. But
You
I
done
do
heard
like
worse.
Oh man.
I do like this song.
That Black
This
album was bad.
So
Yeah,
the song
that
is nothing else, right?
Nothing else. I like Nothing Else.
Wow. And nothing else, right? You don't like
And,
nothing else
and after that, nothing else
You
on
never
the album.
know. You never fucking know.
I like nothing else on the album.
Right.
Literally.
There's literally 6 more songs left. You never know what I could like. You never
You
know.
have 14 tracks on here. There's a bonus cut.
We're not talking about the bonus cut,
Oh,
you know.
okay.
We're just talking about the.
The one track he does that he likes out of like 14.
He ain't going that far. You know, Reg ain't going that far.
But yo, what you think of this song? Try.
I thought it was good. I liked it was real melodic, mid-tempo track, nice beat, nice bass line. Thought it was good.
Gotcha. Alrighty. Next song, Last Night.
My favorite.
This is actually my favorite song off this album.
Really? It's your favorite? It's your favorite song on here. Say that again, because I didn't hear you. This is your favorite song?
This is my favorite song off the album.
Hell yeah. This one talking about Brother Reg. Hallelujah.
Both agree on. This is his favorite also. Okay. That's good.
Yeah.
Praise Jesus.
Yeah,
He finally turned over.
I guess it's not because
Yes.
Justin sings it. Maybe it has great lyrics and great melody, and
Songwriting, yes.
anybody
And-
could sing the song, and you would be a fan of it.
No, not
Well,
really. Sierra can't sing. I don't think she
I
So
can't
Justin-
see my
hey. Watch your mouth about Sierra. Watch your mouth.
Sierra, you see, you think Sierra's great?
Who said something about Sierra? What?
Better than Justin Timberlake? Really?
Hell no.
Sierra's way better than Justin Timberlake. What?
No, she's not. No, she's
Yes,
not.
she
She's a
is.
good dancer. Good
Now you
dancer.
done bumped your fucking head. Stop now.
She's a good dancer, not a good singer. There's a difference with singing and singing.
Yo.
Let Sierra stay
you
1-2
You
stepping.
said a lot of cockafoo shit right now.
She's a great dancer. A great dancer, yes.
She's a great lap dancer, but come on now,
Not a good
Reg.
singer.
Don't do
I
that.
have
Y'all
to
done
agree
said
with
a lot of
Try on
cock-
this
y'all done
one.
said a lot of
As much as I hate the Giants, I have to agree with Try on this one. She's a great.
Rock
Yo,
with it,
she's a
stop
great-
with everybody get
a great
on the
dancer.
float. That's all you.
She's
That's all you
great.
need to
She's
say.
an awesome dancer.
Yes.
But if she was to come out today,
Right.
no.
Nah,
I think
I
she
still
just
got her
she found the right time to make her debut. I think that was the perfect time for her to make her debut, because any other time she actually made a crucial mistake by saying she was I think she was the one that said she was better than Aaliyah or something like that.
No, she said she
Shit.
was Janet Jackson. That's what she said.
Whoa, baby.
She's smoking crack now. She thinks she better than Demeter Joe.
Hold
Janet
up
Jackson better
now.
than her.
Hold up, baby. Shit.
You ain't fucking with Demeter Joe.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Let's not disrespect Janet Demeter, Joe Jackson, Miss Jackson if you're nasty and shit. Let's not. But anyway.
I mean, there's a way that Sierra and Janet are similar though.
Yeah.
It
Dancing,
took a
yes,
lot
dancing.
of kissing frogs to get to their prince. I'm telling you that.
She had to get
Right.
past Future and get her a simp, so she clearly made it in life. So yeah.
Damn. Anyway, that's what I think of. That's my favorite and shit.
This was great. I love this a dance track, the synthesizers. I love the bridge. I love how the Neptunes, when they used to create a song for like R&B artists, they have a bridge. That's something that's forgotten about in R&B now. Like when artists actually sang bridges to the songs leading up to the chorus, and they were always great with like creating a bridge for the artists. And I love the bridge on this song and the beat and the bass line. What you about to say, Reg? I know you about to say something.
You act like they created the bridge, man.
I'm not saying they created a bridge, but they have. When you listen to their songs, like on the Khalees album, the early Khalees albums, and the Justin album, and the other stuff they did for other people, like they Pharrell's a great songwriter. Like he created bridges. Like you look at the Usher song for you don't have to call, a great bridge on that song. Yeah. And like the bass line always went with the bridge, and I always loved that about the Neptunes, and it was a great song to me.
Respect. Yeah, I agree. I definitely agree. And that is something that's missing in music today.
Right.
There's no, you had the verse hook, bridge, hook out, maybe a vamp, but nowadays it's just like verse,
no
hook,
variety.
Maybe the same first verse.
Right. Right.
like we doing thong song music nowadays, like there's no even though thong song actually was great, but I'm just saying like the way that they form these songs nowadays is like there's no real substance unless it's Charlie Wilson. If it's Charlie Wilson,
Uncle Charlie.
If it's Uncle Charlie, he gets in, he has his bridges and everything too.
Right.
And I think even Johnny Gill be doing some stuff too. But last night, great track. And I think we gonna move on to the next one.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
That
Still
kissing
on
music
my
right there.
but the best song vocally on this album. That's all I'm gonna
I
say.
disagree. I disagree, but Mike was good.
Jesus.
We
Big
got
Mike, what's up,
some
player?
What's
ding
up, Mike?
dong.
Hey yo, what's good?
Chilling.
What's
But
up?
yeah, what you about to say, Try?
I like this song. Like, you know what's crazy? Like, listening to the song, it has like a Michael Jackson feel to it. Like, I can hear Michael singing this track.
Are you surprised?
I'm not surprised. I'm just saying. like,
No,
it
because
was,
you could
it
tell
was,
by the production that Michael
yeah,
Jackson could do some of these songs.
yes, exactly. It was like it
Usher
reminded me of
can
like
too.
a Lady in My Life type of song. You know what I'm saying? And I thought it was good.
Oh,
It's
oh,
emotional. I'm not saying it's Lady in My Life. I'm saying it the way that the beat was made, and when you hear like a track like Lady in My Life, it sounded like in that vein. You know what I'm saying?
I respect your opinion, but I don't know if I'll go that far.
I'm not saying
That's just.
it's not better than Lady in My Life. I'm
I know,
saying
I know, I know, I
okay.
know, I
I
know.
have to clarify that with you because I know how much you hate Justin.
I know, I know, I know, I know, I know.
Got me over here like Bill Withers and shit, man.
Mm.
But yeah, man. So unfortunately, this is the last good song that I liked on this album.
Oh my god.
Honestly,
No, it's
With
not.
Janet, how ironic.
um, next track, and she said, "Take Me Now." I wish someone would take the mic away from him. This features Timberlake and Janet
Leave him
Jackson.
alone.
I thought Boyfriend and Girlfriend was Janet's worst collaboration. This is just ridiculous.
This is way better than
That
that
was
trash
it
you
was
talking
better
about.
than that song. What are you talking about? This is a better album than Black Sheep
Get out
album.
of here, man.
Oh my god.
I mean, I'm an honest motherfucker. I just gotta say
The
it.
beat is fire. Straight up black
Listen,
exploitation vibes right there.
I mean,
the,
again, I mean, shit.
the one thing I do not like about the song though, it says featuring Janet, and we barely hear Janet. Is she only on the background vocals? Where was her part in the song where she's like singing her own verse? So it could be like a real Justin and Janet collab, and we
Maybe
didn't
there's
get
an
that on this
unreleased
song.
version out there we'll never hear.
It has to be. We didn't get that on this version. It's almost like she wasn't even on the song.
You probably got to
No,
get the You probably got to get the Japanese version. You never know.
you know why I think that happened though. I think Janet said the only way I'll be on this track background vocals or otherwise is if I'm said that I'm featured because she want to get that money. You get what I'm saying? And she want people to know I'm on this song. So I think that's a big power move by her company. Because if we going to take the time for her to record background vocals and everything like that, say she featured on the song, let's get that real money instead of that background singer money. Because Janet Jackson sings backgrounds for no one, except maybe her brothers, but that's about it.
But I mean, you
Yeah.
gotta like really listen to the song to hear her. Like you could barely hear her in the background vocals.
She could just breathe into the mic. She's getting that money.
Right.
Just make
That's what
noises
she's
like Donna
saying.
Summers. She gonna get that check.
She gonna get that check. She can go whoo, and that's it, and that'd be it. She could say Justin at the beginning of the record, and that'd be it. And she's a feature. Like she's getting that money.
Yeah, her
It's
background vocals will
way
be
different
longer
path.
than her damn skits off her albums.
Shoot.
Yes. All right. Next track, Right For Me, featuring Bubba Sparks. Justin was trying to rap like Nelly on this song. That's all I'm gonna say.
God. Let me guess.
Like,
Like
what is this? Little baby with the sundress on. You're looking so damn right, you're wrong. Maybe you want to write my little song for you. The way you wick. I was like, what the fuck are we doing right now?
I've
What
heard
is
worse.
this?
I've heard worse. Trust me.
You got the claps in the background like he doing the juvenile shit. That shit is fire though. I like that beat. That Nola clap. You hear the claps in the background. I was like, what the hell Justin's doing? This shit's fire.
Yeah.
That's just me. I don't know about. We already know how Brother Red feel.
You don't like it. I liked it. I thought Bubba Sparks' first album is highly underrated. That was a great album. I thought he was dope on the song. Of course, you don't like Bubba Sparks. Why would you? Because he's white.
I got Bubba Sparks album.
Okay.
Paul Wall, my
Bubba
guy
Sparks
though.
album.
Okay.
Wow.
Here we go. Here we
Nice,
go again.
nice. She got taste. I fuck with her. She got taste. She like Bubba Sparks.
Yeah, she know what she's talking about. That's my chick right there. She's cool.
And she's an artist too, so I
I'm
trust
an
her
artist
judgment.
too. I'm an artist
Yeah,
too. What's
you're an
up?
artist, but you don't like a lot of the artists we talk about.
You still my brother, man. So I still gotta salute you, bro.
Yeah, you gotta do a song with Lashia. That'd be
course.
dope. You know, I thought the song was dope.
Yeah, man.
I could see this playing at like MTV Spring Break or something.
Yeah,
I could definitely get a vibe from that.
yeah.
Yeah, man. The last two tracks, Let's Take a Ride, Never Again. I could care less. Never Again was produced by Brian McKnight. I feel like he should have saved that for himself though, but it is what it is.
Let's take a ride again. It was a really nice beat, really melodic. It was inspirational because you got Justin singing about a girl being down and out in her life, and you know she's trying to
He made it
change
that
her
way.
misfortune. Huh?
Because he made it
I know
that
you
way.
said
That's
something.
why.
She's trying to change her misfortunes in her life, and you know he's saying, you know, I know that life is hard on you, and you can't seem to find out why. I'll explain. Just grab your coat, girl, and join me on this ride. And I thought it was a great song. I think it was coming from the heart. It was a heartfelt song track.
He was trying to get some pennies.
Thank you.
Ain't that what you supposed to do? But take it slow.
Right? Y'all are so evil.
All right.
Some of these dudes don't even give you a chance to try to take it slow. They just want it right then and there. At least he was trying to
Right.
You know,
take it
you just-
step by step.
No, you just described Trey Songz, right?
I don't like Trey Songz, so I want to understand what he's going through. So yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna pick the most vulnerable girl in this room, the one that had the most problem, because I know that she gonna give it up. If I just
But he
make her feel good for a little bit by giving her
ain't
compliments.
saying you want the drugs. He said, let's go on a ride. Let's talk it out. You know, have a cup of coffee.
We
or
all
something.
know what that ride entails.
Man,
If
come
it
on
leads
now.
to that later, then
He,
yeah, that's
he ain't
cool.
like Kells. I don't see nothing wrong.
Right, exactly. Feeling on your booty. He ain't outright like that.
Man, Kill has some balance too. Stop that.
I
can't-
Kells
I
had the
can't
balance
sleep.
though. He's
I can't
trapped in the
sleep.
closet now too.
Oh, now you want to defend him? Now you want to defend R. Kelly?
No,
Who?
R. Kelly trapped in the cell.
You.
He's trapped in the cell. He's trapped in the cell.
Yeah.
I'm talking about musically.
Yeah,
I
musically.
hear you. I hear you. Yes, he had some.
Thank
good
God
balance.
it's Friday.
His booty.
Hit him up
Fucking-
style.
Hell, the greatest sex. Come on now.
Yes, he had some great balance.
It's
too.
always about
I'm
sex.
just saying.
Sex, 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 sex.
I need to put some respect on it. Wish I would respect Timberlake, the white savior and shit.
Oh my, he's not.
I
a white
respect
savior.
I
never
was
seen him
I
like
respect the music and real
that. I never
artists.
seen him like that. The white- Who says he's a white savior? Who was saying that?
I say that because the way people make it
Oh.
out to me.
Nah,
At
I
the
never saw him.
time, that's how he was perceived.
You was perceived
Anyway.
as a white savior.
I'm just
He
saying.
was okay. Cultural appropriation. That's what I'm gonna say.
Oh, I never saw that. I just felt like he got his street cred because of the Neptunes and Timberland. You know, like if he was using
Never did no work on the streets.
you know what?
Some of these
I'm
niggas don't do that
street
now, and they
cred.
still rapping about that shit.
I mean street cred as far as our people accepting him in R&B or whatever. That's what I'm about at. The same way we accepted Robin Thicke, same way we accept Ashley. You know what I'm saying? John B. You know, they're all white. Last time I checked.
And more talented.
Ooh.
Who you said was more talented?
John B.
Well, that's debatable.
John B. and Robin Thicke.
I mean, Robin. People sleep on his songwriting skills. Let's stop
I
like
think
that.
Robin Thicke is better.
I say he's a better songwriter.
John B.
Oh, John B. He's miles ahead of all the motherfuckers.
I don't want to say miles ahead. He's good.
John B. was ahead of his time.
I'm like Rodney King. Can't we all just get along?
And he
And-
worked with Babyface, who was one of my favorite
Yes.
songwriters. So,
Definitely.
and singers, and musicians, and all of the above, performer,
Right.
all of that. Yeah, but Justin Timberlake, at I don't know. This album just gives you a lot of nostalgia. Like
Mhm.
you kind of like I just feel like it just takes you back to,
Yeah,
what was I doing at this time when this song was out?
right.
You get what I'm saying? It's very nostalgic in that way.
Yeah,
Definitely,
a very good year.
definitely.
Shit.
I was 8 years old. Memories.
Oh my god.
Wow.
That just made me feel hella old. Anyway, um
I'm sorry.
is that the only one we reviewing tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah, before we
Now Reg want to
collection.
get this shit over with. He trying to show these collection videos.
Right, because yeah, I
He
didn't
like,
want to get
man,
my
I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this shit, man. Let's just do the collection.
yeah. Honestly, I'm gonna be fair. I'm gonna be fair. If you're a fan of like the bubblegum pop, like pop music, this might be the album for you. Me personally, I like a few songs I did generally enjoy, but
You like two songs on here.
3 songs actually.
Three? What's the third one you liked?
Hold on, let me pull up the track list. I just hold on because I know last night one of them.
Okay.
The one
Nothing
I said
else.
Nothing
nothing else.
else. That was and nothing else.
It's still on my brain. That's the only 3 songs I
Oh,
like.
okay.
Everything
Uh,
else, yeah. I'm gonna give this 2 mics, man. I'm just gonna be
Wow.
real.
The Never Again song. I will agree with you at this one point. I do agree that do sound like a Brahmin Night song that was given to Justin because
mhm.
it sounded like a song that could have been on anything or back at one. But I like again, like Justin can do ballads. He's done it before with In Sync, but that was good. I think the bonus track, I like the bonus track as well. That was like real danceable. Um, it had like nice guitar strings on that. I think this is a five mic album. This is definitely one of my favorite pop albums of the last 20 years. A great debut solo album for Justin. I love the production by Timberlake and the Neptunes. It had a great balance of dance, pop joints and mid tempo cuts and ballads and Rock Your Body, Last Night, Cry Me a River, Take It From Here, Like I Love You, all my favorite records. So it's definitely five mics for me.
Respect. Now, the moment we've all been waiting for, including myself. Let's get this
Well,
We know
collection
you've
can
been
video.
waiting. We know you've been waiting.
Rate the album? Can Eric rate the album? Can I rate the album?
Oh,
No,
sure.
Reg just said, "Fuck that." He just gonna skip over all of us.
I mean, how would you rate the album?
I'll make it quick. I give it 3 mics, right
Okay.
in the middle.
Okay.
Dope.
All right. What about you, Eric?
I give it 4.5 mics. I really like the album, especially for that year 2002. Like
Right.
you had Usher's album 8701 come out that year. You had a lot of good albums come out that year, so
Yeah.
you know it's really good. You don't heard worse, so
Yeah.
What
for Justin
time? What
Timberlake to come
time?
out and do this as his debut album, to have the Neptunes production and have Timberlake on there helping him,
Right.
it's really good. So I give it 4.5 mics.
Definitely. All right. So let's do this collection video right quick. So just letting y'all know, I got like a good amount of albums and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? Let's all respect one another. Let's not always talk over one another when people like explain what albums they got or anything they got too. You know what I'm saying? So I know me, Try, Ash, Eric, and Mike. Mike, you say you got some shit too?
Yeah, I got some stuff too.
Okay, so we're gonna all just show 2 albums each. I'm gonna start it off, then Try, then Ash, then Eric, and then we're gonna go to Mike. And Shia, do you say you got anything or you just watching?
I don't have anything, but I'll just say my album if that's what y'all doing.
Okay. All right, no doubt, no doubt. So let me reach into my treasure chest. Whatever I find. Well, the first album I got is an R&B album from the early '90s. You know, got a lot of pussy with this. Some of these songs right here, just letting y'all know right quick in here. It's Silk with Lose Control. Already starting off with some heat right here. This is some true R&B right here,
Yes,
boys.
that is a great album.
True R&B. You know
Oh
what I'm
boy.
saying? This was Keith Sweat's group right here. You know what I'm saying? They were known for songs like Happy Days, Freak Me, which I feel like is the most signature song. My favorite track on here, Girl You For Me, and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? Very, very, very dope album in my personal opinion. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, this came out around the time we had like a lot of boy bands, like well, R&B groups like Boys to Men, Jodeci. You know what I'm saying? Tony, Shy, and stuff like that too. So, yeah, man, fucking Silk, very, very, very dope album. All right. Then still on the R&B side of things, I got Neo with Year of the Gentleman. You know what I'm saying? This came out in 2008. Very, very, very dope album from Neo. This is actually his third album, and honestly, I might say this is actually my favorite album from him too. This was known for songs like Closer. What's that one joint? She Got Her Own and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? It had Miss Independent, Mad. You know what I'm saying? Very, very, very dope album and stuff. I'm not the biggest Neo fan, but this shit was hot.
All right, actually, these first two are from Eric. I got these early this year. Jay-Z, The Dynasty from
Ooh,
2000, classic album. Love the you only had like a mill on like one track, but definitely Jay-Z and Freeway, Bleak, Beans, they did their thing on this album. Great album. And I got 50 Cent, The Massacre with a this is like the limited edition cover, I think it is. It's a different cover for this one. And this was a great album. You got Ski Mask Way and Candy Shop and This Is 50. Great 50 Cent album.
oh shit. All right, it's on you, Ash.
Okay, first two albums that I have are movie soundtracks from the 90s.
Hey.
First one, Love Jones.
Ooh. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
Great album.
And the second one I got is The Best Man.
Oh,
Okay. The first one or the second one?
First one.
Gotcha. All right. I love Jones' soundtrack. It's amazing.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, big man Eric. Let's see what Eric got.
All right, we're going to the Boogie Down Bronx with an underrated hip hop duo group. I got these on 45s from Get On Down. And we're going with Camp Low, This Is It, slash
Nice.
Swing B side. Got that classic Uptown Saturday Night album cover. And the next one is Camp Low again, Black Nostalgic, aka Come On. And the B
Mm.
side is the Kid Capri mixtape remix featuring Ryan and Kid Capri.
Oh,
All right. So the first thing that I have is the 45th anniversary of Saturday Night Fever.
classic.
Oh shit. Last.
Oh shit.
Yep. This is a 4K edition. This is like one of my favorite movies, one of my favorite John Travolta performances. And this next one is the 1968 Night of the Living Dead 4K.
Interesting.
This one I have not seen this one, but I have seen the 1991, but I heard very good things about it, so I'm gonna check this out.
That one was good too. That's the one with Tony Todd.
Huh?
That's the one with Tony Todd.
This is the
No,
1968.
I'm saying that the 1991 was
Oh,
the
the
one with Tony.
1991. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, that was good.
Dope. Dope picks. Dope picks. All righty. I want to get a controversial album.
Okay, y'all ready for mine? Am I next? Wait a minute, did
Yeah.
everybody go already? Everybody
Yeah.
went?
Yeah, you're next.
All right. So I'm gonna be honest with y'all. All my CDs that I don't have a CD player are in a container in the shed because
Okay.
I can't listen to them. And luckily, they are available on Spotify and everything else, so I'm able to still listen to my music. But first album I'm going to throw at y'all is also from 2002 because that was kind of like I said, the year of great music. And this album is Floetic by Floetry.
Woo!
Great
I
album.
do
That's a
not
great album.
skip a song on their album. As you know, Butterflies is on there. Marsha Ambrosius actually wrote the song,
Mhm.
did some background vocals on it. Michael Jackson later on did it over and made it popular, but kept her background vocals on it. And so they went through a little bit of a dispute because he did not credit her on the album in that way, which, that hurts the money.
Okay.
Anytime your voice is used on something, you're supposed to get paid for that too, not just the singing or not just the writing part, right? But anyway, also it has other great cuts on there like Say Yes, Getting Late. Yeah, Floetic is that work. Another album that I love and do not skip a track is from Glenn Lewis. And it is not his first album, actually. It is one of his later albums. Let me see. Moment of Truth. I love this album. He is very heavily influenced by Stevie Wonder. So you will hear a lot of that in his music, but it's not like he's trying to sound like Stevie Wonder. His songwriting is off the charts. Y'all really gotta listen to Moment of Truth. Everybody knows him for World Outside My Window, where he had Don't You Forget It.
Right.
But there's tracks on this album that the one that I really feel will make you think of Stevie Wonder is, oh my gosh, where is that? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Is Better with Time. That one, oh my gosh. So yeah, those are my two. And it was released 2013.
Alrighty. So I got a controversial album. Give me 1 second. I got a very controversial album. Y'all not gonna believe I got this shit. It's Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. Music for the
Great album.
people.
That's a great album.
Oh wow.
Not controversial at all because I had it. It's a great album. I actually like it.
Hey. Well, when y'all say I don't like white people doing music, just know I got this shit right here. Just saying.
That's his only good album though.
I agree.
I can't get mad about that.
Of course.
I mean, this came out around the time when Vanilla Ice was making a mockery of hip hop and shit like that.
No,
man.
he sold 5 million records. That I do like his first album. I ain't gonna lie.
That's some joints.
No, he was originally Mark was supposed to be on New Kids on the Block and shit.
Yeah.
Originally,
Ew. I don't like them neither.
Hey,
uh.
whoa! Hold the hell up!
Uh-uh.
I'll let you slide with the Justin Timberlake. We ain't gonna disrespect New Kids right
You compared them to,
Whoa!
okay, sir. I respect you, sir. Okay.
I'm down.
Let me be quiet.
Oh man.
But let me tell you something. I'm gonna be real. This might not be my favorite album of that year, but it's a fun ass fucking album.
It is.
I still bump to a good vibration.
What's your favorite track on it? Have you heard it yet?
Wild Style.
Wild Style? That was great. I love Money. I like
It's
the
back when rappers could have fun instead of getting shot. So I respect that. You know, you had artists like Kid and Play around that time. You know, giving good vibes.
Exactly. So yeah, man. Expect a review on this album too. Just letting y'all know. So since I don't like white people, right? When they do music, just not against y'all. It's slick people in the comments say that shit. But anyway,
Who was saying that? I didn't see nobody say that.
it was a wild.
Reg. Reg racist. He don't like white folks.
You got to block them.
Talk about I give a whole fucking list. Give white people. So yeah, I got to give white people love with the whole fucking list and shit. But anyway,
if you look at our collections, you'll see all type of colors. You know, in our collections.
Definitely.
So I just don't
Nigga,
want to
I was,
listen to Negroes all day. You know.
Exactly.
nigga, I was just bumping the Rolling Stones earlier, man. Shit,
Yep.
fuck. Now
Shit, I was
I gotta,
listening to Ghost at my job today, so I was bumping some rock and roll today.
so now I gotta go back to the black side of things for R&B. One of my favorite R&B groups, Shalimar with "Go For It."
Ooh.
Woo!
Ooh.
Yes.
Jealous.
Master Rocker, that's my song right there.
What's
What, what, what,
what hits on that album?
Sweeter as the days go by. That one was pretty much the only single that came out.
Man.
I like Go
Um,
For It too. That's
very
real good
dope.
too.
Dope. Everything on this album, it was dope. This was part of their whole R&B period. Because, like I said before, it's like the earlier stuff was more disco, then the
Right.
middle stuff was more R&B, and then the latter stuff they went to the more new wave kind of shit. But this is actually my second favorite album they've ever done. Stuff like that too, and the best lineup too: Howard, Jody, and Jeffrey and shit too. Fuck the Mickey Free lineup. I don't claim them and shit like that
I do
too.
like them, so I ain't gonna even lie. I do like that Born to Love track off Circumstantial Evidence. I do like games too, so yeah.
Respect, respect. But yeah, man, definitely expect some Shalimar reviews 2023 because all I'm missing from their lineup is Three for Love. That's all I'm missing.
You got the Friends album?
Do I wait? Do I have friends?
That was
Ah, I don't think I got that one either. But you
Three
know
for
what?
Love real good too. Full of Fire, my favorite song off the album.
yeah, that
Well,
was good.
it's all about the lover in you.
Mm-hmm.
It's all about Howard Hewitt on that song. That's all I gotta
Right.
say.
All right. One of my favorite grunge rock bands from the '90s. Never had any of their stuff until now. Nirvana. This is Incesticide. Great
Ooh,
album. Love the album cover. That was actually designed by Kurt Cobain himself. Rest in peace, Kurt Cobain. You got joints like Molly's Lips and Turn Around. Hairspray, Queen, Downer, Beeswax. A great collection of B-sides and outtakes. And I got the Nirvana Greatest Hits. A great Greatest Hits album of the biggest hits is on here. It Smells Like Teen Spirit and Bloom, Come As You Are, Rate Me, Dumb. Just a great collection of greatest hits.
dope shit, boss.
Okay, my next two, going with the hip hop side of things. First one is Dr. Dre's 2001 album.
Nice.
Oh shit.
Great album.
Mm-hmm. And next one is 50 Cent's Get Rich or Die
Oh
Trying.
shit.
Actually went gangsta on us.
Mhm.
Right?
Yeah.
Great album.
All right, we're going to Motown with this one. The late great Rick James, 1982, Throwing Down.
Classic.
I love this album cover too. Very
Yes.
underrated
I
from
love
Rick
that.
James. You got songs like Dance With Me, Money Talks, Throw Down, and the hit single Standing on the Top featuring the Legends,
Yes.
the Temptations.
Classic.
I wish they'll put this out on like color vinyl for its 40-year anniversary, and I wish they would put him in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame because he's been eligible for the past 20 plus years. So he's very long overdue for a Rock and Roll Hall of Fame introduction.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
All right, we're leaving Motown. We're going to Studio 54. Shout out to my boy Reg. One of these songs is off one of his favorite movies of all time, Baby Boy. So we're going with 1979's GQ Disco Nights.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Fire ass album in my opinion. Definitely top 15 greatest disco albums of all time, or especially of the year 1979. You had albums like Off the Wall, Donna Summer's Bad Girls, BGs, etc. My favorite songs off here is Disco Nights, I Do Love You, Boogie Oogie Oogie, which A Taste of Honey did a cover of that.
Yep. Yep.
Oh wow.
And
They did the original version of that?
Yeah, I have it on vinyl. The Taste the Honey
yeah,
album. Yeah.
I never knew that. Wow.
Yep.
yeah, their first album that came out in '78, they won a Grammy. I think they won a Grammy for some of the songs off that album that year. But yeah, this is the deluxe version. You just got the 12-inch, 7-inch singles. Yeah, GQ Disco Nights.
Uh,
Yeah.
so this one is an underrated classic, but this is 1995's Heat. Stars Val
Nice.
Kilmer, Al Pacino, Robert De Niro. This was directed by Michael Mann, who also directed Collateral and Miami Vice.
Yeah.
And expect a review on this on my channel coming early next year.
Great movie.
And this one, a lot of people has been talking about it, so I decided to get it. It's more like a blind buy than anything else. Top Gun Maverick. I have
Trash.
Best movie of the year. That's the
I
best
have
movie of the year.
I have the
I
first.
disagree.
That's not the best movie of the year.
The Menu is the best movie of the year, my
The
friend.
Menu.
The Menu is the best movie of the year, my
Oh,
friend.
Lord.
Mm.
The what? The
You
Menu.
heard me, nigga?
No.
Wait, what you say?
The
The best
what?
movie of the year is?
The Menu.
Oh, I can't speak on that. I haven't seen that one.
If you like black comedy, you love that one.
Is it on streaming or no?
It's on one of them bootleg Fire Stick sites for right now and shit.
On
I
them
tell you
off-brand Chuck E. Cheese apps and shit. We understand.
Oh wow.
Fuck Black Panther.
wow.
Yeah, I
But,
said it.
but yeah, Top Gun Maverick. Yeah, I'm gonna watch this and try. I would take your word for it that this
Yes,
is
it was great.
Yeah.
Great sequel.
And also expect a double review on Top Gun 1 and Top Gun 2.
Oh, nice.
All right, so
Hey
Shit.
guys.
What's up?
Yeah.
hey.
So I really don't know where we're going with this, but I wanted to add these two.
Sure.
Okay, so I'm really big into bands.
Same.
So Mint Condition from Mint Condition. What is that one that I love so much? From the Mint Factory.
Oh,
Because it has You Send Me Swinging on it, and that's like one of my
I see.
favorite songs.
I love that.
And another band that I really love because my mom got me into them is Incognito.
in cold water?
Incognito.
Oh, I never heard of them.
I never.
Really?
No.
Okay, so they did songs like Deep Water, I'm Drowning, or
They did
Still a
spirituals?
Friend of Mine, oh, Still a
I like
Friend
that
of
song.
Mine, Still a Friend of Mine, oh, Still a Friend of Mine. Oh my gosh, y'all making me. This came out in '93.
That's
Sound like
like
something Beyonce is saying the way you singing it.
So it's 93. It's called Positivity. That's the album that my mom and dad had. And they also redid Don't You Worry About a Thing by Stevie Wonder.
That's a popular song right now. Shit.
Yeah, so they did a lot of stuff. It's a lot of songs on that album that I'm surprised. Like y'all know Deep Waters? Wow.
I thought it was a spiritual you were singing, girl. Shit.
No,
Yeah, a lot of us don't go to church, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah.
no, it's not a church song. It's like look up Incognito. I'm sure y'all probably heard a lot of their songs.
I probably heard it, but never recognized them.
And plus, you like 7 years younger than me, so.
For me?
Like no, Eric.
Oh.
Because you said he was 8 years old in 2002. I was like, God. So yeah. So those are my two.
Look at us, man. Look at us showing and telling and shit. Right? So now I'm about to show you guys Elton John's best album.
Okay.
It's not Goodbye Yellow Brick Road. It's not that Captain Fantastic. Y'all gonna laugh at me for this.
Is it Rocket Man?
It's the Lion King soundtrack.
The Lion King soundtrack.
yeah.
Circle
What?
of
That is not his
life.
best album, Reg.
That's his best album. That's
That is not his best album.
That's his biggest legacy for black people.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
That's that's his
Um,
legacy
The
for
Lion
Black.
King soundtrack? You think that's his best album? Wow,
Next to Goodbye Yellow Brick Road, yes.
yes,
Lion
unbelievable.
yes,
King sound, yes. Y'all looking
yes.
at someone
That
that
boy
got the
Red
voice.
said, "Oh, I just." That boy Red said, "Oh, I just can't wait to be king." My shit.
Sure.
No, fuck, no. It's all about be prepared, my friend. It's all about be prepared. That's
Yeah, I
my shit.
understand. That's what we're.
Oh, man.
That's my fucking
Be
shit.
prepared is that word.
For real. Every time I'm thinking about killing some motherfucker, I'm be play that song.
Yeah.
I
But
like the
yeah,
circle of life. That's my song right there.
that's classic, man. But yeah, man. Lion King soundtrack. I got this for like $1 and shit like that too. Cause I was like, why not? Why not?
That's
Anything to
what's
make
up.
try mad and shit.
I would have got it too, so I ain't gonna even lie.
Yeah. Lion King, Elton John's best work. I don't give a fuck what no one says. All right. Let me get a vinyl like quick.
Cruz said he got the Lion King game on Sega Genesis. Wow,
Man, that game is hard as fuck.
I never
Yeah,
heard
that
of
shit
it.
irritating. You always
That game,
dying
oh
when
my
you be jumping.
god. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? But
It took me a half a year to beat the game.
Wow.
and I thought the Toy Story game was hard and shit. Damn.
Right?
Mm.
But yeah, I got one of the rarest R&B albums. I gotta go back to my Motown heads and shit. Got Stevie Wonder's second album, Tribute to Uncle Ray. This
Nice.
came out in 1962. This is actually the 1981 reissue of this. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be quite honest with you. I never actually heard this album. I heard about it for years because it's like it's actually one of his rarer Motown albums. Like his earlier albums in the '60s, it's kind of hard to come by and shit like that too. So of course, this is when Motown wanted him to make Stevie their own version of Ray Charles because they were both blind and black and stuff like that. So yeah, man. I might do a review on this album one day. I know I got the his first album, which I feel like is a very dope album and shit. But yeah, man, probably expected Black History Month or something.
Okay. To me, I grew up with this lady's work, and to me, she was like the original J Lo before J Lo, and she came out with a lot of dance records and stuff for R&B. Lisa and Cult Jam, greatest hits. Salute to Lisa.
Yeah.
Yes,
Um,
my
she
dad
has
has that in his collection.
I wonder
yes,
if I
and
can take
she
you
had many
home.
hits. Yeah, I wonder if I could take you home. Classic. Had the toe, the ballad all cried out, which Allure we did. Shout out to Allure. You had Let the Beat Hit 'Em with CNC Music Factory produced that. So just a greatest hits of different records from the 80s and 90s. So and I had this album back in the day. I was actually on this artist street team, and this is like the only street team I've been on where the artist went like multi-platinum. She got a Grammy for her album. I ended up giving it to an ex-girlfriend of mine, but shout out to Red. She actually got this again for me. Christina Aguilera, the Stripped album, one of her best albums. To me, it's her best album. And you had Little Kim is on this album. You had Redman on this album. You had Scott Storch doing the
The
production,
best album, man. Shit.
and she had her ballad. She won a Grammy for Beautiful. That's on this album, and she had Fighter. She had Can't Hold Us Down. Really, really great pop album from Christina Aguilera. So
See, y'all act like I don't know good music and shit. When I
you
got
do
trying
You know good music. You good, brother.
you do
And try
sometimes.
that. And try that. This is Cult Jam. That's my favorite song from her.
Yes, that was great.
okay. Whew.
Okay. My next two albums are from a woman who I feel is so underrated. None other than Shantae
Yes.
Moore's More album.
That's my
Oh,
wife.
she killed her performance, yo.
Yeah,
Mm.
she was
She
good.
killed that
Best
performance.
performance.
Oh my
Definitely.
gosh, she's so
I
good
need
on
to
the
check
smooth
that video out.
word.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah. And I got her other one, Love the Woman.
Whew. Yes, yes.
Nice.
Yep.
Expect some Shantae Moore reviews very soon. This next month.
Hmm.
Shout out to Ashley for giving me her couple albums and stuff. Shout out to Ashley, by the way.
No problem.
All right, we're going to the Midwest. we're going to Chicago, aka Chirac. This dude right here is one of the main pillars of the drill music sound. You know, a lot of these dudes right now biting this dude's style. He's a legend in my opinion. He done calmed down um over the last couple of years, and this is one of my favorite albums from him. If we're going with Chief Keef, Finally
Yes,
Rich.
yes. Come
This
on,
shit, this
come
shit is
on.
the this
It's,
album is this album is the quintessential album of drill music.
thank
All
you.
you niggas like Little Dirk, Montana 300, all you
Bit,
niggas,
bit
old
all
Chief
that shit.
Keef, all that shit, boy. Like, boy, I remember when this album came out, boy. First time I seen Don't Like, it was over with, boy. Love Sosa, Hallelujah, No
Yes.
Tomorrow, Hate Being
Yo, Eric,
Sober.
let's do a review on that album. Let's do it.
Yeah, we gonna do that shit, boy. We gonna do that shit. KK, that's my favorite song, man, with the fucking guitar riffs. Laughing to the Bank Diamonds, featuring that garbage ass nigga French Montana. Ballin was my shit, man. That made me want to go get some money. I said, fuck that, I gotta go get a job or something, man. I gotta go get this money. Understand Me, 300. Like when you listen to 300, it make you want to kill a nigga or something. That shit just so fire. Kobe, that's on the deluxe version though. That's the only thing I don't like about it. Finally Rich, 5 Mike album, man. A lot of these dudes in the drill scene, Chief Keef their life, man. Cause without this album, man, the drill scene wouldn't have been shit. It would have just been another fad blown in the wind.
Don't be disrespecting Chief Keef, Ronnie. He's not a dollar store Pusha T. Stop it.
Chief Keef salsa. What
Pusha
do
T.
you say? Push it.
He said a dollar
No,
store Pusha T.
Don't sound
no.
nothing like him.
Calm down. You trying to get hit up, man. You trying to get
Let me
turned
tell you
into a
something.
pack of Newports.
If I like Chief Keef, that's saying something.
Chief Keef salsa. That's that shit I don't like.
My favorite song is Earned It. Oh, he ever done. That's my shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I do like that Back from the Dead 2 mixtape too. That shit fire as fuck. All right, we're gonna stay in the Midwest. We're gonna leave Chicago and go to 216 Cleveland. This dude right here, man, been through a lot through his career. You know, he been through beefs, you know, with a rapper that apparently ended this dude's career, but you know, he came back guns blazing. You know, this is his debut album. The only thing about this is he's on Bad Boy Records, and I wish he would just get the fuck away from Diddy. And we're going with the Gunna, Machine Gun Kelly, with his debut album Lace Up, released in 2011. No, 2012, celebrating his 10-year anniversary this year. Very underrated album from that year, man. You got tracks like Wild Boy. You know, I remember when I first heard that shit. Definitely turned up track featuring Waka Flocka Flame. Lace Up featuring Lil Jon. See My Tears, a very emotional song. First time I heard that, you know, he was definitely putting his all in his music. Demons featuring the late great DMX. Edge of Destruction featuring Tech Nine and Twista. Invincible, that's a really good song too. End of the Road featuring Black Bear. Half Naked, Almost Famous. Hold On, Shut Up featuring Young Jeezy, Tribe's favorite artist. And my favorite song at the end is Warning Shot featuring Cassie. Like, this song is fire as fuck, man. But Lace Up, released in 2012. I wish they'd put this shit out on vinyl. I don't know what the fuck Diddy is doing, man, when it comes to like certain artists and albums not having albums on physical, like on wax, you know.
He ain't putting that. He milking Biggie's legacy.
Facts.
All right, so this one I got on sale at Barnes and Noble for 30% off, but since I got the rewards, I get extra 10% off. This is Abbott Elementary. I heard a lot of people keep talking about how good this is, and shout out to Shirley Ralph of her first Emmy win. In my opinion, it's long overdue.
I agree.
But yeah, I'm going to check this out. This is a complete first season, by the way. And this next one is underrated classic, Menace to Society.
Yes.
Let's
Hell
start
yeah.
Lorenz Tate, and expect this review on my channel pretty soon.
Oh,
and I'm gonna be on that shit too.
same.
Oh, for sure.
Okay, Q, that's your opinion, sir, but I
No, he
disagree
didn't.
with you a hundred
Eminem
percent.
didn't destroy his career. He's actually making better music than Eminem right now.
He made his career way better, in my
Yeah.
opinion. You know,
Yep.
so and I always thought he could do rock music just by some of the production and the way that he can balance
Right.
out the music. So basically, he just put a kickstand in his ass and just revved him up to do better things. You know.
Right.
All right, y'all. So, um, quick thing about Abbott Elementary. Not only did Cheryl Lee Ralph win an Emmy, also Quinta Brunson, um, the writer of the show, creator of the show, also won an Emmy that night.
Right.
Um, but okay, so Reg whipped out his soundtrack with Lion King, my favorite soundtrack, movie soundtrack. And y'all might, and I love musicals, and I'm gonna have to say my favorite is Dream Girls.
I got
Dream
that
Girls
too.
soundtrack. Love the Dream
Slaps.
Girls soundtrack.
I
Love
have
it,
that
love it,
too.
love it. Me and my sister can't get enough of it. It was released in 2006. All star cast.
Mhm.
Beyonce, Jennifer Hudson, um, Anika Noni Rose,
Eddie
Eddie
Murphy.
Murphy, Eddie Murphy. Um, Jamie Foxx, all of the greats was in there. Of course, it was a remake, because it was another movie that came out with Cheryl Lee Ralph as
Right.
Dina. It's kind of funny that it's kind of a good pivot. Um, but yeah, so Girls is definitely one of my favorite soundtracks. Listen to it from beginning to end, and I do not skip a song because it kind of ruins the flow. You can't just skip a song on that. And Ronnie in the comments, because I just realized like people was watching it. It was commenting it because I couldn't see the comments until I went to the comments. So I went to the comments and Ronnie asked me what my favorite genre is, and it's R&B. And my other favorite album is Tony Braxton's self-titled
Yes.
debut.
Mm.
Classic.
It's a classic.
Definitely.
It's like my go-to. Anytime I need a pick me up, that's like the even though it has a lot of sad songs on it, it's
Right.
really one of those pick me ups for me because it takes me back to the time when I was young and we talk like 93
Yep.
and my dad had that big old folder with all the albums in it. And
Right.
that was the one that stuck out to me. I was like, who is this pretty lady on the cover? But I already knew her
Mhm.
because I already knew her from the video, the blue video, I call it. 7 whole days. So
Right.
yeah, definitely a classic. All the hits was on there. And that's my 2 albums.
Great.
Now, let me ask you this question: do you feel like the Secrets album they were trying to Mariah Carey her?
Um so here's the thing. Mariah Carey and Tony Braxton are in 2 different brackets, and and if you mean like they were trying to um make her look like Mariah Carey or have like a similar appearance or whatever, I don't believe that was the case. I think it was just a whole thing with rebranding her.
Yeah,
I think at that time she also had like her nose was done. It was a lot of stuff done at that time. So it was like a rebranding type of thing. Cause saying that is kind of like saying, oh, they try to make Mariah Carey out to be like the next Whitney Houston, which
oh no,
it's just it's 2 different tones, it's 2 different tonalities and everything like that. Everybody, the great thing about artists of the 90s is that everybody had their own sound.
Right.
Nobody was sounding like the next person. You get what
Facts.
I'm saying? Mary J had her own sound. Tony
Hmm.
Braxton had her own sound. Brian McKnight had his own sound. Everybody had their own sound. Mariah Carey, Whitney Houston. So we got a lot of variety growing up. I don't
Right.
think they get much of a variety now because everybody's trying to sound like the next person,
I
or
agree.
they're using or they're taking clips from old songs and they're sampling it,
Right.
and they're not doing a great job of sampling it, in my opinion. I mean,
They're just
others
taking
might
the
think
sample
differently.
and not doing nothing really with it, sweetie. I mean,
Right.
sorry. It's really not a lot of
A lot
variety of these
Yeah,
artists that really trying to separate them styles from each other. It's like that with certain females in R&B and stuff. Like
Mhm.
you can't really tell the difference between like a scissor or like. Well, I can tell the difference between her, but like certain songs, you can really put both of them together on it, and
Right.
sometimes you might not even tell the difference. So
yeah,
like back then, you could just see the different varieties of music, and it was a different era back then. Nowadays, these dudes don't even try to be different.
Yep.
yeah.
right.
Females and males alike, they're really um the thing about it back then too, you can use the same beat and everybody had something different to put to it.
Right.
You know how many times I done heard that beat, the beat that P Diddy used, well, it was from Hollywood Swinging, and then he used it, and I think even Marky Mark used it, but everybody had a different approach to the beat.
Right.
Now everybody's just copying exactly what the person did on the song and not doing anything original. Nicki
No.
Minaj sampling Super Freak, wasn't a big fan of it. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah,
Because you took a classic and you kind of like put the ass in the classic. You get what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
he
I
did that
don't
with
know.
some mix a lot too.
Like like what they did to Sam Cooke song, I Change Is Gonna Come, they made that into a twerk song, which was disrespectful.
What?
Crazy.
You
I
never
didn't know
heard
about
it?
that.
Yeah, I ain't
This
heard that neither.
I was born by the river shaking that ass. I'm just like, what in God's name are y'all doing? This is Sam Cooke we're
You
talking
got
Oh
about.
you gotta
man.
you gotta throw some holy water on these bitches to get them to stop because that's very disrespectful.
But
Right.
Mm,
if I would have taken Strawberry Fields Forever, I made that into an ass song. Niggas would got mad at me and shit.
mm.
I'm just saying, but I'm gonna keep my mouth shut on that anyway. Since we're staying on soundtracks, I got probably one of the best soundtracks. Here comes the Man in Black,
Nice.
Galaxy of
Yes.
Yeah,
Classic.
Yeah,
Ah,
Dick
this is
Willie.
fire.
yes, yes.
And this is before he was slapping niggas too, so classic.
Yo, BJ, come on here. Stop talking about. We got enough people on here.
Get
Come
on
on
here,
here.
Jada
Oh
Kiss.
man.
Get up
Come
on
on,
here, bro.
man.
It's been a long time coming. Come
Come
on,
on,
bro.
man.
How do you
Come
want to
on,
do
man.
live streams and he don't want to have no guests on here?
Get your ass up here, brother. We all black. We all family.
Come on. We all family, man. Come on, man. But yeah, but
Proud
man,
family. Stop.
Mm.
yeah, but the Men in Black soundtrack. I don't give a fuck what no one says. I don't give a fuck. This is my shit. Now I only got this for two reasons.
Because I like
One,
it.
okay, I got this for three reasons. One, it has my favorite Will Smith song ever, "Just Cruising."
That was dope.
Yes,
That should have been on Big Willie style.
it's on the international version.
Okay.
Yeah, and two, it got Alicia Keys' first appearance on Wax.
Right.
Da dee da, sexy thing. And three, like Tri said, I like it.
Right.
This is how you do a fucking soundtrack where you take a lot of best shit. You have De La Soul, you have Tribe, you have Nas, Trey Lorenz on this shit. Buckshot LaFont, the other Buckshot LaFont, like I never could say his
That was
last
the
name.
group. That was like a group.
Yeah, yeah. And of course you had Will Smith doing his thing with track masters and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Expect a review on this. I was gonna do this for soundtrack review, but I was like, this is too good to be part of that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So yeah, expect a review on this one. All right, and I'm about to give a controversial album right now.
It won't be the first time. You good?
So I never actually liked this duo, but I like this album, and y'all going to it's crisscross with the last album, Young, Rich, and Dangerous.
Classic. Classic. What is it with you and you don't like the Chris Cross albums, but you still buy it anyway?
Hey,
You
first of
don't like,
all,
you
okay, before y'all condemn me, the bomb, I actually got that in the CD lot.
That
Okay.
shit fire.
He didn't like it, so he gave it to me.
Yeah, I gave it to you, but This one right here though, their best album. I don't give a fuck what no one says.
That's a good album. It's a
This is
good album.
Some of Jermaine Dupri's best works and shit. But it's the least successful album.
Yeah.
Because you know everyone wanted them to wear their clothes backwards and jump up and down like fucking monkeys and shit. But this has Tonight's the Night, Live and Die for Hip Hop, Money, Power, and Fame. Like they were actually rapping on this album. Let's be real, they were actually rapping on this album. So this is the only Chris Cross album I would say is among their best and shit. You know, the first one is a novelty hit. The second one, Dollar Store Death Row. This is the good shit.
No, it's not.
It was, that was when Jermaine Dupri was at Death
Oh,
Row.
my
Man,
drop
come
bombs
on.
like here,
So you
Mashiba.
can say that about the first Escape album, but I had the G Funk on there too.
It did, but at the same time, that was much better and shit. I'm just real.
That's debatable, but I think they both are good albums.
Y'all be going back and forth like politicians. I can't win with neither of y'all.
Shit.
Oh man,
I like that's what I like about it because we can't like everything and shit.
no,
Yeah, that's true.
that's what's up. All right, my next pickup is from Reg. Actually, one of the best Ruckus Records albums ever, in my opinion. Most Def, Black on Both Sides.
Yeah.
Phenomenal album, a classic. You got Umi Says, love that song. It's Fat Booty. You know, you got Mathematics produced by Premier. Just a great album. I think this is his best album to date. Shout out to Most Def. And I got a rock group I wasn't into when they first came out, and over the years I got into their stuff slowly, and I actually like their stuff now. Korn, follow the leader, great album. You got Ice Cube on here. You got Slim Kid Trey from Far Side is on this album. Fred Durst from Limp Bizkit, and they had Children of the Corn and Freak on the Leash. It's on, Got the Life. One of their best albums, in my opinion, and I love the album cover as well.
See, I know good rock music, Try. You just
Sometimes you do. Sometimes.
But when you say disrespectful shit about Cream and shit, I'm just like, whoa.
Yeah, I'm just not a fan. Not a fan of Queen.
You talking about Green Day? That's what we had to stop, sir.
I'm talking about rock, not pop.
No, they're rock stars, sir. Calm down.
All right, my next two are T.I. versus T.I.P.
God damn, actually getting
Great
gangster
album.
this collection video.
Great album.
Yeah.
And my next one is Paper Trail.
Another great album.
His last great album.
Definitely.
All right, we're going to an artist which I didn't know was on Bad Boy Records. I was kind of surprised that, Diddy actually let her drop some music on there, but she's definitely an underrated artist in my opinion. And by listening to this album a couple of times, this is probably one of my favorite albums from her. This is Janelle Monáe's Dirty Computer, released in 2018. This album is fire, man.
Mm-hmm.
The first track, man, alone, like the intro, it just so this is a perfect way to start an album just by the first track. Crazy Classic Life, Take a Bite. The Django Jane, that's my shit right there. She was just going off on that. She was giving her black girl magic vibes without just being a minstrel show. She was definitely coming with her, style and different, bars and spitting it. Pink, that's a really good song too. The song that get me in the mood, when you trying to take care of your business with a beautiful lady. I like that. So Afraid and Americans. Overall, a really good album. I'm surprised that Diddy actually put this out because you know how he is with certain artists. He don't want to put nobody's shit out. He just want to ride Biggie's coattails till the wheels fall off.
Yep.
So this is Janelle Monáe's Dirty Computer, released in 2018. All right, this next one is coming from an artist that gets a lot of flack. I like her albums, in my opinion. She got a solid discography. This album right here is better than at least 85 to 90% of these female artists' albums right now. And I wish they'd come up.
Talking a
What you
lot of
saying?
shit right now. You talking a lot of shit. I'm kind of interested right now.
I'm just saying from the mainstream media.
Right.
She hasn't put an album out in 8 years, but I still always go back to this album because it was so different. It wasn't the typical, that type shit album that bitches like the City Girls or Megan Thee Stallion do. And we're going with, in my opinion, an underrated female artist. Azalea Banks, Broke with Expensive Taste,
Oh
released
hell
in 2014. This is my opinion. Throughout her whole discography, this is one of my favorite albums from her. Between her and the 1991 EP, her Fantasy mixtape, I think they came out in 2012, and her Slay Z mixtape that came out in 2016. My favorite song off here is Ali, Delilah, Desperado, 212, Wallace, Ice Princess, very dark track. Soda, Chasing Time, Luxury, Miss Amore, the last track, Miss Camaraderie, and Beyonce stole some of her stuff off the album that she just put out. I forgot what the fucking title was it to her album. She stole some of the concepts to that album from this album, so she definitely owes Azalea Banks money, in my opinion. You could definitely tell it was the Big Beat music video. She stole the whole concept to that music video. You could tell just by the way Azalea Banks is wearing her hat and just having the same type of clothing. You can just really tell. So Azalea Banks, Broke with Expensive Taste, released in 2014.
So,
All right, this
Okay,
next.
thank you, Ronnie. It was the Renaissance album.
All right, this next two I have. This one's the 1972 classic Superfly,
yes. Great
and
movie.
stay tuned tomorrow.
Hell
I am
yeah.
going to review this movie on my channel tomorrow.
I'll be there.
Mike coming with the classic movie reviews, guns blazing. If I don't get my money tonight.
Like, I'm not gonna lie. Every single time I watch that part, I crack up every single time.
Which one?
Superfly.
Class. I can't wait for tomorrow.
Yes, yeah, same. And this next one I have is the original Child's Play.
Classic.
Yeah,
Love that one.
yeah. I haven't seen 2 or 3, but
It was good.
yeah, I heard pretty mixed things about it. But this one will always be like the classic to me.
Yeah. If you prefer Chucky not saying a lot of lines, the first one is the best one.
Like,
Yo, I love Child's Play. I
Yeah.
love
yes.
Child's Play.
Great.
Like,
Yeah.
if you don't say something, I'm gonna throw you in the fire.
Right?
Yo, um, so just going to the comments real quick. Samuel, I do love Anita Baker. Like, I love Anita Baker so much. But I'm not gonna. I didn't have her out. Well, I have 2 albums of hers that I love, but I'm gonna go to these 2 because some people don't know that I like to travel across the pond sometimes. Now I love Floetry, and I also love this soulful singer who tragically lost her life too soon. Amy Winehouse. Back to Black
Great
was
album.
Get Work. Um, so sad to not see more come from her. Um, because you know I'm no good. That was my joint right there. And of course the classic Rehab. But uh I just feel like she was going too soon.
Yeah.
And I really wanted to see like a lot of her creativity. She's like one of those artists, like if people just would have saw the signs and really gave her help. Um, but then again, I don't, but she said no, no, no to Rehab. So I don't know. Maybe she was fighting back on that. But I just feel like we should have saw more of that. But it's a classic album nonetheless. Back to Black, released in 2006. Um, and then the other album that I have is Eric Benet's "True to Myself."
Oh, God.
Um, 1996. So I went back 10 years from that one. So 1996, Eric Benet's True to Myself. That was definitely I first heard his True to Myself when I was in uh sixth or seventh grade because we had to do sign language to it in school. And then I was like, I want to know more about this guy because this is some good music, right? So I just did a lot of research on my own, and yeah, that Reg hates Eric Benet.
Yeah.
it's
Oh Lord.
you know what?
DJ,
You
come
know
your ass on.
Yeah, come on here.
maybe you. So do you not like his music too, or just him, like personally? Like,
To me,
if
he's
he
always
cheated with Holly Berry,
the guy that cheated on Halle Berry and had that one good song with
So what?
Can I finish? Anyway, he had that one good song with I think Timia.
Tamia.
Tamia?
Yeah, I never knew that song.
But he
Other
has
than
so many other great songs. Are you serious? Like,
he's
okay.
Yeah.
he's a poor man's Maxwell with no shoes on. That's all I know.
Ooh, no, you
Now
don't
you
go
said he don't
there.
have shoes on like Ryu from
Oh my.
Street Fighter. Damn, Rich.
I know.
He's a poor man's Maxwell. I'm sorry.
He is not
Stop
Maxwell,
it.
man.
That's why I
Maxwell
say
is Maxwell.
he's a poor man's Maxwell. That's what I'm saying.
No, he's
Didn't you say
not.
that about the weekend too? You didn't say that about the weekend that he's a poor man's
Who
Maxwell.
said that about Who said that about Abel?
When the weekend first came out, they were comparing him to Maxwell.
First of all,
Shit.
The Weeknd was an original artist. Let's when he first came out, he was
Okay.
original.
The Weeknd
Let's
is a
stop
guy.
there. But Eric Benet, man, come on. I never liked him. He just seemed kind of off to me. That's all I'm gonna say.
This
No,
mustache, you ain't
you
even
know
giving
what?
the
You know
privilege
what?
of wearing shoes.
It's crazy that you say that about him being like a poor man's Maxwell. I don't like Eric Benet plays instruments too. He's a musician as well. I don't remember ever seeing Maxwell play an
Right.
instrument. I
Maxwell
could
can
be
play
wrong.
instruments. He can play
Really?
piano.
He can
Never
play
seen him play.
piano.
He can play piano. Mm-hmm.
I've seen both of them in concert, and I love both of their live performances. So I mean, Eric Benet has my heart. So I'm sorry you don't like him. He probably doesn't like you either. All right, I'm done.
I know I have a lot of people that don't like me and shit. Somebody try to curse me out today. I don't give a fuck. Shit.
Hey,
Shit.
man.
I'm just
You
being
know
real.
what? You know what? I was looking back at my show, right? And
Yeah.
I was like, if they took a shot for every time you said shit, somebody would have been alcohol poisoning. Like I was like, oh my god, like I gotta edit this.
Right?
My
Wow.
fault. When I go off, I just go off. I didn't mean it.
The reg is going off. The reg. Go off. Go off.
But like I said, I respect y'all opinion. I mean, I'm not, you know me, I'm just fucking around and shit. You know what I'm saying? But he'll always be the guy that cheated on Halle Berry to me. So
And that's when everything started taking an awful turn. I'm tired of hearing about celebrities' personal lives. Can we
Right.
just hear about the music?
Exactly.
Can we just get
Fact.
back to the music?
Yeah.
I
We
agree.
want that music,
I'm so
Kanye.
tired of it. I'm over it.
Yeah.
You
Want
know?
that music, Kanye. We don't care about your personal problems.
Exactly.
Yeah.
speaking of music, I got one of the rarest hip hop albums. You know me, I always have a soft spot for hip hop before a certain age and shit. So I got the Roxanne Wars album.
Oh shit.
What is that? Never heard of it.
This is Dr. J.R. Cool and other Roxannes. This pretty much has every Roxanne song, every good Roxanne song, excuse me,
Wow.
that was going on in the Roxanne Wars because everybody was trying to name themselves Roxanne.
Right.
and stuff
Everybody
like
and their grandma was out there doing a
Yeah.
Roxanne song.
Because I really only got this just for Roxanne Shantae's Roxanne's Revenge and the Queen of Rocks, which I feel like some of her best work and stuff like that.
What about the UTFO joint? The real Roxanne?
hip hop classic.
Yeah,
This is
It's
already
fire, boy.
yeah.
yeah, man. This is a rarity in hip. I got this for like a fucking dollar and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh wow, that's dope.
Yeah.
You be getting the rare hip hop albums I be wanting. I be getting lucky from time to time, but Reds just be coming through guns blazing.
Facts.
You feel me though, because I have connections. That's the thing. All right, let me. Ooh, I got one of the greatest comedians of all time, LaWanda Page. Mother is half a word.
Wow.
Never heard of it.
On Esther.
Oh, on Esther, that's her name.
Yeah, LaWanda Page.
She did an album.
She
Watch
did
it,
plenty of
sucker.
albums. One of the greatest comedians of all time, man.
What did you say, nigga?
Yes, yes, yes. I think this album came out. I want to say 71 or 72 and stuff like that. Honestly, this was more of a blind buy. I just got this because I need some more comedy albums, and I'm a fan of Red Fox or Wonder Page, so rest in peace to her and shit. Classic.
Yeah, they definitely don't do comedy albums no more. Cause I would like to hear some of these comedians that are actually funny on wax and stuff. It'll just give you that classic feeling.
They do comedy podcasts now. That's the thing.
Facts.
Yeah.
All right, now I don't know if I'm trying to remember when was the last collection vid we had. It was a long time ago, right?
Excuse me.
The last collection vid we did. When was that?
Come your ass on here, BJ. I love Eric Benet. Reg is bugging.
That was summertime. That was like July.
All right. Well, I don't know if I showed this album, but we did a review on it a couple weeks ago. Jimi Hendrix, Electric Ladyland, great
Classic.
album.
Yeah.
I don't believe I had it when we did the last collection video.
Nah, no, you
Okay,
didn't.
because this came over to something, right? Okay. Shout out to Reg for this great album, one of my favorites. Rest in peace,
Just
Jimi
call me your
Hendrix.
G.
This just came in the mail. Rage Against the Machine, Evil Empire, one of their best albums. Love it. We had Bulls on Parade. You had People of the Sun. You had Down Rodeo, classic Rage Against the Machine album.
I don't know which one is my favorite though, but that one right there hits me a different way. I don't know what
My
it
favorite is Battle of Los Angeles. That's my favorite.
I'm gonna have to go with the debut, honestly. But
Debut one, that was great too.
see, a rock group me and Try likes. Look at that.
Yeah, it's
Hey,
great.
Guess what's up? Black Unity with Rock.
hey,
What's up?
look, there is a God. Yeah.
There is.
Okay, my next two are H Town's first
Ooh.
album.
Classic.
Ooh, somebody rocking, knocking the boots.
Yep. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
Dino
Going
Bot.
over this.
Where my boy Dino Bot at, yo?
Oh God.
They actually got a robot doing it.
Listen. When I went to see I went to this spring R&B music festival back in February this year. H Town was one of the acts. During their act, they had this robot they called Dinobot
Wow.
who was dancing along
That's
along
crazy.
with GI and Shazam on the stage, as well as their background dancers. And when I saw that, I was like, really?
While all the girls yelling and throwing panties on stage.
No, that didn't happen. No.
That's better off getting a hologram. That's a waste of money.
No. Instead, they handed out flowers and teddy bears to the fans
That's what's
on
up.
stage. So
That's some Teddy Pendergrass shit.
Yeah, that's a pimping shit right there.
It is what it is. It didn't happen. So yeah, but my next album that I have is Bruno Mars,
Classic.
24K Magic.
Love that album.
Very dope album.
I wish he had put the Uptown Funk on here, but it's a great album still.
No, it's Uptown Funk is on a different album.
Yeah.
It's on the Japanese version, probably,
Oh,
or a
is it?
different album.
Oh, okay.
No, it's on a different album, but hey.
I swear to God, you overseas motherfuckers be so spoiled.
Yeah, man. That should be
Yep.
crazy.
Japanese and these Europeans and shit. All right, we're going to the mean streets of LA with this. We're going to an era way before NWA. The LA hip hop scene in the mid '80s definitely don't get its credit, but this dude, along with Alonzo Williams from the World Class Record Crew, are definitely one of the main pillars of the LA, hip hop music scene around that time. And we're going with the Egyptian Lover, the Lesbian,
Oh my
12-inch
god!
single.
Mm.
And
This
you
shit
talking
is
about me having rare shit? Look
Wow.
at this nigga holding out and shit. Okay, shit.
this shit is fire as fuck, boy. It definitely give
Yo,
you that Prince feel, with the production very futuristic. And I do believe in the future this music will come back and definitely be like a main pillar throughout, old school hip hop. Guys like this definitely don't get the credit for the LA hip hop scene. They always want to say, NWA and the whole gangster rap scene. But, without, the people that first started it in LA, because, in the LA hip hop scene, they was always trying to mimic New York. They didn't have their own sound until like, the Egyptian Lover or Uncle Jim's Army came through, created the whole LA hip hop scene. He had artists like JJ Fad, the Egyptian Lover, and a whole bunch of others, Ice T, before he was a gangster, he was out here getting his electric boogaloo on in, breakdancing movies. But he was killing this shit though. But
facts.
yeah, the Egyptian Lover, the Lesbian. Look at the back cover too. It's definitely some player type shit, man. You got the gold jewels, dudes out here looking like drug kingpins working for Pablo Escobar. That's a real fly shit right there. You know. All right, we going from LA to Detroit. I've been trying to get this album for years. Definitely got the hip hop electronic vibe. I wish this group stayed, together a little bit longer because I think they still had a lot to bring to the table. One of my favorite albums from this group, we're going with Nucleus, Jam on Revenge,
This
Yes.
released
nigga.
in 19
Yes.
This nigga.
released released in 1984.
You showing off tonight. I see you.
Yeah, man, I had to, man.
I,
This is
I
a
see.
hip.
I see what you do. You always say, "Oh, I got you ain't got rare shit," and you come out with some of the most Pablo Escobar shit. Okay.
Yeah, man. I've been trying to find this shit for years, man. This shit is cocaine prices. You got songs like Computer Age Push the Button, Auto Man. I could have seen it as a music video. That's really futuristic. I'm Not a Robot, Jam on It. Everybody knows that from Don't Be Don't Be a Minute. Not Don't Be a Minute, but fucking Boys in the Hood. When
Yeah.
Trey was walking home, they was playing that song in the background. While the niggas was rolling dice. Dudes out there just fighting and shit. But what you was saying, Red?
What punk? What fool? Mark.
Yep, Mark. Y'all want to see a dead body?
Okay.
Don't y'all know it's a dead body back here? Yeah, we know it, little nigga. So why you keep fucking with it? Oh man,
I
classic
got
movie,
enough to buy myself on other balls. See?
ball. See, man, I told your stupid ass don't give him that ball.
Don't tell mom. I don't care.
He don't want your ball. His daddy gave him that ball. Yeah, man. But classic, classic hip hop album, man. Especially for the early stages of hip hop, definitely was a main pillar when it comes to these type of albums. Nucleus, Jam on It.
The next two I got. This one stars Denzel Washington and Don Cheadle. Devil in the Blue Dress.
Yo, I just
Good,
saw the
good,
movie.
good movie.
I've seen bits and pieces of this, and I liked what I saw so far. But I don't think a lot of people. I don't think a lot of people talk about this movie at all.
Mm-hmm.
So,
It's like a black noir movie.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And this next one, speaking of Will Smith, Men in Black.
Yes. Classic.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a classic movie. The sequels I didn't really care too much for, but
Same.
I loved this one from start to finish.
Pickups.
I'm loving this vibe right now.
Reggie, what you say must have slipped my mind like Paris Hilton's career?
Mm.
Because somebody said people were comparing Anthony Hamilton to Dino and shit.
Oh, okay.
I was like, I never heard that
Really?
shit.
I don't
Yeah,
see the comparison.
that's what Power 600 said.
Anthony Hamilton is a better singer.
I love Anthony, but I got Dino over Ant.
Over Anthony Hamilton?
Yes, vocally.
Nah,
Listen,
hell no.
listen,
He's a better singer than D.
listen to Begging After Dark from H Town. You'll see what I'm saying.
That was good, but Anthony Hamilton to me is more soulful.
I'm more familiar with Anthony Hamilton's work than Dino's.
I'll just leave that right there. I'll think about that.
That's what's up. We'll just leave it like a late
Question
power
mark.
bill pending.
Mm.
All right, y'all ready?
Yeah.
I'm ready for anything.
All right. So I'm gonna take y'all back to 1982.
Ooh,
1980
Yes.
Great year.
Stevie Wonder, original music aquarium.
Woo.
girl.
Which one? Which one? Volume 1 and Volume 2?
You said volume one or volume two?
Yeah.
Well, my dad had the CD. He had just the one, but it had all the cuts on it, all 16. So I don't know where he got it from. I don't know where my dad get a lot of his stuff, but I'm glad he got it because it kind of condensed everything down to one. Because I know the like if you had the record, it was like 4 sides or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, it's a combination of all my favorite songs. Um, because it's just the combination of all his songs, period, up until that point. So you have like Superstition on there, Living for the City. Do I do
That
that?
girl, my jam right there.
Actually, do I do is 10 minutes long, y'all.
Yeah.
I love it. Dizzy
Like
Gillespie.
it's
Dizzy
like 10
Gillespie.
minutes long. But I actually was learning that to do with a band, and it just fell apart. But whatever. But definitely that's a classic right there. And then also taking y'all to 19. I want to say 94. I think that's when it was. No, no, not that one. 1986. Anita Baker's Rapture.
Yes. Great album.
That one. Even though I like Rhythm of Love too,
Ooh, that was good.
but if I had to pick which one, I would go with Rapture because that has more cuts that I like. Even though I really do like Rhythm of Love because it got body and soul on it. I don't know. I love all of Anita Baker stuff. So I was like I just needed to all be on one thing, like in one folder, just
Fact.
everything, all her songs, and just mix it up. And I don't care what album it come off of because it doesn't really matter because all her stuff is fire. So those are my two.
Respect. So I got a controversial album.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be the first time.
I got
Come on,
Cool,
BJ.
I got Cool in the Game, Open Sesame.
Oh, you like Cool in the Gang
What?
now?
You got a Cool in the
Okay.
Gang album?
Okay.
Wow.
First of all, this is part of the era I like from Cool in the Gang the most. 73 to
okay.
77.
Oh,
This came out 76. This is actually my second favorite album from Cool in the Gang.
wow.
Y'all know this song had Little Children, which AZ sampled for Ho Happy Jackie. You know, it had songs like All Night Long. The title track, I want to say that was part of the Saturday Night Fever soundtrack as well too. So this had a little disco-ish kind of feel to it, you know what I'm saying? Very good album. In my opinion, one of the last great albums from this era. That's all I gotta say. Then Shalimar, Big Fun. This
I
album
don't know
right
that.
here. So what?
I don't know that album. What's the hits on that album?
Second time around.
Oh, second time around. Okay.
Yeah.
That Soul Train right there.
Dope.
Yeah, second time around came out of this one, which actually that's like the most successful song. I Owe You One. This was the album that introduced the classic lineup. Howard he would replace Gerald Brown because Gerald left because of money issues and
Yes.
stuff like that too. Um, yeah, man, this was like their breakthrough album and stuff. I'm not gonna. I'm so glad. I almost passed on this album. I thought I had this on my collection,
You better not, cause that shit
but
cocaine prices. You did right.
yeah, yeah, man, it's very, very, very good album.
Shout out to BJ for this. I don't know if I showed this. I don't think I did. I did get this over the summer, I believe. A very classic album from this man. I still support him even after the slap. DJ Jazzy Jeff from the Fresh Prince. He's a DJ and a
Yeah.
rapper. Classic album. You had my favorite joints. Parents Just Don't Understand and Nightmare on My Street. Brand New Funk. Here we go again. Love this album. Definitely one of my favorites. So shout out to you, BJ. Need to bring your ass up on here. And this one I got over the summer at a record store nearby. It was $10. It's out of print from Bounty Killer, Next Millennium. Great album. Mobb Deep was on this album. Was on this album with what's the joint? Deadly Zone featuring Mobb Deep. We had Coco Brothers, Smith and Wesson when it was still Coco Brothers. You had Noriega on here, Junior Reed. Oh, great album.
Okay. My next two albums are from a legend who's been with Motown since he was a kid. None other than Stevie Wonder's Talking Book.
Oh shit!
Great.
Hmm.
Love that album.
Yeah. And Inner Visions.
Nice.
All right, we going to Southside Jamaica, Queens with this one. This group, the leader being 50 Cent. This debut album was Fire, Guns Blazing. Came out in 2000 and I think this came out in '04. And we're going with G Unit, Beg for Mercy.
Classic.
Fire ass album, man. G Unit. That is a perfect way to start off the album, man. You got Young
Definitely.
Buck coming through way before the allegations. He just came through guns blazing like an AK-47. You had the hook G Unit. That's my shit right there, popping them things.
Yes.
Also, Hood, Stunt 101. Better Ask Somebody, Footprints. My favorite song is Salute You. Lloyd Banks was killing that hook, boy. That shit fire as
Definitely.
hell. Beg for
Definitely.
Mercy. G'd Up, which was on the 50 Cent video game. Bulletproof. Gangsta Shit, and I Smell Pussy. Classic hip hop album, man. G Unit, Beg for Mercy. I wish Tony Yayo was on this if he wasn't locked up. I think it would have had some different tracks on there too. Just to see all them on the group as a unit. All right, we staying in the Shady Records G Unit area. This compilation album is very underrated. Never listened to it before, but giving it a couple of listens, with the various artists, you definitely had a roster of killers, and we going with Eminem Presents the Re-Up, released in 2006.
Oh,
Oh god!
Very underrated too, man.
yeah.
I definitely love this
Good mixtape.
compilation album. Definitely got a lot of tracks that I like. Shady Narcotics, We're Back, Pistol Pistol Remix, Murder, featuring Bizarre, Everything is Shady, The Re-Up, Trap. My favorite songs off here is No Apologies. That was a perfect way to end the album. Eminem just going in, just saying that, it ain't gonna be no more apologies. I don't give a fuck about anything anymore. I'm beefing with these niggas from Murder Inc. I really don't care. I'm just doing what I do. No more apologies. But overall, underrated classic, compilation album. Eminem Presents the Re-Up, released in 2006.
Yeah, big Noity's on the Deadly Zone joint with Mobb Deep and Bounty Killer. I forgot about him.
These next two I have, one of them is a Steven Spielberg classic, Indiana Jones: The Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Great movie.
Um, this is probably like one of my favorites out of all of them. I need to revisit Indiana Temple of Doom and
Yeah,
Last Crusader. But the fourth one, you know what? Looking back at it, I didn't
yeah.
really particularly care
I
for
didn't
that
like
one
it.
too much.
That's the one with Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
didn't care for that one.
yeah. Now they coming out with the fifth one, believe it
All
or not.
five, yeah.
Yeah.
They
And
putting
then
out those movies like they putting out Fast and Furious sequels.
oh god, yeah. Did you see that last Fast and the Furious?
I didn't like
Nope,
that.
I stopped at the Tokyo Drift. I ain't even bother.
Uh, yeah, the last one, yeah, they were reaching.
Yeah, they went to space.
Yeah, exactly. Like y'all an action
They
movie, or
went
y'all
to
a
they
sci-fi
went to
movie?
space like
Yeah, they went to space.
Jason X. They was getting their
Yeah, they
No,
went
Jason
to
X
space.
on.
nah, it was
Yeah,
space.
yeah.
Then this next one is the 30th anniversary of School Days.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
this one to me, I think is one of Spike Lee's best movies, but very underrated in my opinion.
Definitely. Does that come with the soundtrack or no?
Uh, no.
Okay.
Okay, y'all. My next two come from the same artist, only because I love him so much, and he's the reason why I started songwriting so heavy. Brian McKnight, self-titled debut album, and his second album, I Remember You. And
Nice.
the only reason why these are the most listened to of all his albums is because like I told you, my dad had that big old book of CDs,
Yeah.
and they was right next to each other. And I remember looking at the first album and saying, "Ooh, this guy is sexy." And then I was like, let me listen to what he got going on. And then I listened to it, and this was when they had all the lyrics inside of the booklet.
Yeah.
So I definitely gravitated to both of those albums. Like his other albums are okay to me, but I feel like I connected more with those two because, nostalgia, being down in the basement, my dad's DJ equipment, having all the CDs in the book. And I mean those were some really personal albums. I mean, I think he thinks he's making personal albums now because he got a wife and everything like that, and he feels like his music is better. But I don't know. I don't really connect with his newer music as much as I do his older music. But yeah, that's just me. So the self-titled debut album in '92 and I Remember You, which came out in 1995.
Nice.
Dope. Alrighty. My next two, I got the Ohio Players with their 10th album, Mr. Mean.
Dope.
And this also came out in 1977, the same year as Angel. This was the soundtrack to the movie by the same name, which starred Fred Williamson and stuff. I'm gonna be quite honest with you guys. This was kind of disappointing, to say the least. It wasn't as funky as some of the previous albums, which kind of started happening during the Angel era and stuff like that too, because they started focusing more on like ballads and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But it's a collector's item. I got it for like $5.
They didn't have the naked women on there. That's why it wasn't good.
Yeah, that's another. This is actually the only. Speaking of that, this is actually the only album in the discography where all the members
Right.
appear on the album and stuff like that too. So
Yeah.
All of them appeared on the album cover, but they ain't showing no titties. That's a damn
Right.
shame.
Boo.
right. All right, this next album, y'all gonna be surprised about this one. It's Young MC Stone Cold rapping.
Oh my God. You like that? I actually got that, and I don't like it.
I got
I'm
it
gonna be
too, but I ain't never
That's
listened
not a
to it.
great album.
I only got this because
Bust a move.
no, because I got Tone Loc's album. I did say we're gonna do a double between Tone
That's
Loc.
a better album. Tone Loc's album is
Yeah,
better.
yeah, way better. But there were some tracks that kind of grew on me a little bit. I did like Principal's Office. I hate Bust a Move to this day.
Wow.
Hate
What?
that fucking
That's the only
song.
good song on here.
That's the only good song. And
Shit.
that beat Easy E's Easy Does It for an award that year too.
That's crazy. And that the Easy E had a better album.
Right. But yeah, man. This was like $4, so I don't give a fuck.
You paid too much.
$4.
Let's bust the move.
Wow. All right, this came in the mail
You
yesterday.
got it.
One of my favorite groups. I know Reg don't like this group. I don't know why, but one of my favorite West Coast underground groups all time.
The Outlaws. Oh,
Expansion Team. Dollar the Peoples. A great sophomore album. You had production from the Alchemists on here and Primo, Juju from the Beatnuts. You had Evidence doing some beats. Joey Chavez. You know, Worst Comes to Worst. Live on Stage. Heavy Rotation. Clockwork. Great sophomore album. Shout out to Dilated Peoples. And I got an issue with this album. I love this person, Eric Sermon. React. A solid album, but the mastering is terrible. Eric Sermon, you need a remaster for this album. This album is crap sound-wise. I remember having the bootleg for this, and I thought it was the bootleg back in the day. But when you actually play the album, it's the mastering on the album. And you know, he had the big hit single React. That was a great song. We had joints like Love Is and you know, Redman is on this album, MC Light, Rod Digger, but the mastering is terrible. Eric Sermon, you need a remaster for this album, bro. He's a legend. You've done so many hits for other people and discovered many artists. You need a remaster for this album, but it's a solid album. It's just the mastering sucks.
Okay. My next two are Michelle's first album and her Hung Jury album.
Oh
Nice. Love the first album.
classic first album.
Definitely. Yeah.
Yep.
All right, we're going to Minneapolis with this artist, very underrated. He got a song on here that has never been on any of his albums. It's a 12-inch single, and we got Jesse Johnson. Can You Help Me?
I saw that in stores too. I never picked it up.
Yeah, you should have got it because it has a track called Free World on there. Shout out to the Egyptian Lover. This is one of his B-side records that he had on YouTube. He was showing like some of his classic B-side records that he liked to play. And he has one of them called Mr. Yellow by the Tum Tum Club that I never heard a day in my life, but it's really good too. If you listen to the Free World track on YouTube, you could definitely hear like the instrumental, and it definitely could have been something for like Sheila E's album, the self-titled in '87. But yeah, this is Jesse Johnson's "Can You Help Me" 12-inch single. Right, this next one we stand with the Minneapolis Sound. Rest in peace to this artist. I wish they would have came out with more albums, but hey, you know, we're going with Vanity 6.
Nice.
Self-titled.
Great album.
Released in 1982. You already know the song that we always go to, Nasty Girl.
Yep.
Shout out to Prince. Makeup. If you heard the Prince Originals album, you definitely know that he had this song first. 3 times 2 equals 6. If a girl answers, don't hang up. Wet Dream, Drive Me Wild, and He's So Dull. Overall, a classic album in my opinion. This is Vanity 6 self-titled, released in 1982.
All right, these next two, you're probably gonna laugh at this one. Both of these, well, let's just say, pretty soon I'm gonna have to change my name pretty soon because this first one is off a soundtrack to an otherwise god awful 1985 John Travolta Forgotten most boring movie of all time. This is a soundtrack to the 1985's Perfect.
Never heard of it.
And it,
Yeah, question marks.
yeah, yeah. So the soundtrack features Jermaine Jackson, Pointer Sisters, Thompson
Oh,
twins.
no wonder. Damn, Jermaine
Yeah,
Jackson. Yeah,
Whitney Houston, and
not Whitney.
yeah, Whitney. Yeah,
Wow.
I'm not gonna lie. I love the soundtrack. Don't get me wrong. This is a good soundtrack, but the movie itself is just so dull and so boring. I can go on and on about it, but yeah, let's not. And this next one is this one's one of my favorite movies. Return of the Living Dead
Yes.
soundtrack.
Great.
Yeah,
Great
I
pick.
do have the movie on 4K, but I like the soundtrack too. The soundtrack is pretty
Well,
dope.
great pickup tonight.
Thanks.
Yeah, dope
My
shit.
boy starting off his collection. That's what's up, Mike. I'm
Right.
proud of you.
Thank you.
All right, guys, I'm going to take y'all to 2001. All right, with both of these albums. All right, so fresh into high school, coming out of middle school, um, I fell in love with both of these albums. First album is coming from my fellow Aquarian sister, Alicia Keys, Songs in A minor.
Classic.
Um, she remade How Come You Don't Call Me, which was written by Prince. She also worked with um, Isaac Hayes on her album. So imagine that she worked with two greats, two legends on her album. That's so dope. Um, it's I think y'all gotta watch the video when she was talking about how like Prince called her, because I think everybody has that same story about Prince calling them.
Right.
They'd be like, "Hello, yeah." Da, 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 da. It's so funny. He's like, I heard you were doing my song around town. Like,
Hello, hello, Charlie Murphy.
hello, Charlie Murphy. But yeah, so that came out in 2001, and people actually got upset that she was winning awards because you remember in 2001, Aaliyah died.
Right.
So when the Grammys came around the following year, Alicia Keys got nominated for a lot of Grammys, and so did Aaliyah, for a lot of Grammys for her album More Than a Woman.
Right.
And when Alicia Keys won, everybody went into a whole tizzy because they was like, Aaliyah should have won, Aaliyah should have won. And it was like, are y'all thinking she should have won because her album was better than Alicia Keys, or do you think she should have won because she passed away, which is two different things? But anyway, I digress. My next album also was released in 2001, and that was Big Boy and Dre presents Outkast. I have this album. It's the album that made me aware of them. I know they were out a lot. They was out before that with Aquemini and a lot of different other ones, but I didn't hear about them until this one dropped. And it had So Fresh and So Clean on it. The Whole World. That was the song that hooked
Mhm.
me. The Whole World was the song
Yeah,
that hooked
that was the
me.
one.
And
In the
um
whole world.
loves the way you don't
Mhm.
get down.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, so that is my two, and people probably don't even know that I like Outkast as much as I do, but it's like Outkast and Busta Rhymes. Those are my two
Great.
faves. So
Great. You got good taste.
Yes, yes. Hold on, right quick. All right, so just letting y'all know, I'm actually about to end off this video probably by like 12:15, 12:20. So I'll probably show a few more when I do this movie review later on tonight. So how many albums y'all all got left? Just asking.
Well, I got a couple more and like some Blu-rays and shit, and I was gonna show a whole bunch of other stuff, but I guess we could save that for like another live stream.
Okay, what about you, Ash?
Yeah, I got a couple more as well, but if I don't show whatever, I got tonight, then I'll show another time.
Okay. Mike, Eric.
I got a couple more too, but I could just save the rest. So I'll probably just show about 4, then that'll be cool with me.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool, cool.
yeah, I got a couple more too.
All right.
I'm pissed out.
All right. I'll show a few more in the other stream and stuff like that, but I'm gonna show you some of these good ones for right now. Now, this next one right here. Boy, 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 boy. I was so happy I got this album. It's Sly and the Family Stone, Dance to the Music.
Oh,
This is actually the second album that they came out. Very dope album. This album is actually like what many people consider like their breakthrough. This is actually a 2007 reissue and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? Of course, everyone knows the song "Dance to the Music." Everyone knows that song and stuff like that. Um, Higher, not to be confused with "I Want to Take You Higher" from the Stand album. This is like another song. Color Me True, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much like the first album, which I love, was commercial failure, so they had to like do like a more, they had to get like a commercial hit and stuff like that too. So that's how they came out with this album. Very dope album. It's an R&B classic. And then we got MOP with Warriors. Finally got my hands on this album. This album came
classic.
out in 2000. This is actually their best-selling album to date and stuff like that too. Everyone, it has a song "Anti Up," which everyone knows that fucking song, but it has other shit too, like fucking Old Timers. Calm Down is pretty good. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Honestly, I'm more of a firing squad kind of guy, but this one was pretty dope too.
All right, I'm gonna show the movies real quick. Shout out to Flicks Talk, great movie blogger. He's on YouTube. Subscribe to his channel. Shout out to you, Dave, he's from California, and he blessed me with a copy of Sonic the Hedgehog Part 2 on Blu-ray with the
Oh shit.
slipcover. Has a slipcover. Great film. I liked it. I liked the first one. Jim Carrey's in it, and this is the movie where they incorporated Knuckles and Tails, and the special effects was great. Took me back to the Sega Genesis games and all that. So shout out to Flicks Talk. Shout out to Geeks and Flicks. Subscribe to them on YouTube. Great movie bloggers. They do an annual tournament, and I happened to be in the finals of that tournament. And even though I lost, but the winner, shout out to Robert, Big Neck 007 on Instagram. Check him out. He had this box set and he blessed me with this box set. It's the Evil Dead box set on 4K. Evil Dead 1 and 2, Army of Darkness, and Evil Dead the remake. So shout out to Big Neck and Geeks and Flicks.
Okay, my next ones, I'm just gonna show some Christmas CDs that I got. Yeah. First one is Boys to Men's Christmas Interpretations.
Sick.
Great album.
Yeah, and we went over this um last year.
Yes.
Yep. Next one is Shantae Moore's Christmas Back to You.
Queen Shantae.
hmm Next one I have is Tony Braxton's Snowflakes album.
Nice.
And next one I have her sister Tamar Braxton's Winter Loverland album.
Good
Okay.
pickups.
And my last Christmas album is Destiny's Child's 8 Days of Christmas.
Oh man, it's a
Dope.
classic right there. I remember when that came out. I'm my age again. Let me shut up.
Either that or the Mariah Carey Christmas album. You can't go wrong with neither one.
Right.
Y'all get mad at me if I had the Ashanti Christmas album, but I'm gonna just be quiet. All right, we're going with a group who's legendary already. I got this album, but I got this on a box set. And we're going with Time Impala, the Slow Rush
Oh shit.
box set. It comes with the album on colored vinyl. It got new artwork, and it comes with another set of vinyls with the remixes. It got 7 unreleased B sides, and it got a deluxe booklet in a 2050 calendar. This is Time Impala, the Slow Rush deluxe box set, released in 2020. All right, we're leaving the psychedelic area, and we're going to Canada. This dude's a legend already, in my opinion. And we're going with The Weeknd, Beauty Behind the Madness,
Great album.
fire ass album, Real Life,
Mhm.
Losers, Austin, The Hills, Acquainted. The Acquainted, that's my shit right there.
Yeah,
You gotta be around the right chick when you play that. I Can't Feel My Face. I think Daft Punk did some production on that track. It's a really crazy music video too.
yeah.
He just spinning around like he's Michael Jackson, his whole body on fire and shit. It's crazy. Earned It, 50 Shades of Grey, my mom's favorite damn song off of that damn movie. I
Yeah.
cannot stand that movie, man. 50 Shades of Grey.
Overrated.
Overrated like a motherfucker. In the Night and Prisoner featuring Lana Del Rey.
Oh,
The Weeknd, Beauty Behind the Madness. Um, my last two is coming from one of the queens of pop music. Janet Jackson controlled the remixes.
wow.
This only came out in the UK. I think it came out in '86. They only had the remix version in the United Kingdom. You know how they do when it's like different type of albums going over to like foreign countries. They always have to have like different remixes and different versions of the songs.
Right.
You got different remixes of Control. What have you done for me lately? When I Think of You, Nasty, The Present Principle. You can just see the pictures on the back of
That's
Janet
dope.
Jackson just looking sexy. And it's on colored vinyl too. So
Nice.
Janet Jackson controlled the remixes. In my last one, I just got this too. It's celebrating its 40th year anniversary. Michael Jackson's Thriller, 40th year anniversary edition.
Oh,
You got songs like Starlight, Got the Hots, Who Do You Know? That's one of my favorite songs off the second CD. Carousel, Behind the Mask. I haven't listened to the toy track yet. Sunset Driver and let's see, what a lovely way to go. Michael Jackson's Thriller 40th year anniversary. The only thing that pissed me off about this is they haven't put out a vinyl version of this yet with like the bonus tracks.
good.
You're gonna put out the 40th year anniversary on CD, but you don't got the vinyls ready. Like I like the CD, but if you don't got this shit on wax that I can listen to, what's the what's the what's the use of having the 40th year anniversary of the same album if y'all ain't gonna put the bonus tracks out?
Right.
So the first one I have is Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Um, I
That
need to
was fun.
rewatch. I need to rewatch this again. I know I've seen it like a while back, but I need to like rewatch it. It's a good John. From what I've saw, it's a good John Hughes film.
Yeah.
Movie that I got The Blind by Piranha, and this one came out in 1978. And this looks pretty cheesy as hell, but you know me, I love cheesy movies. This next one, Warzone Punisher.
That was good. I like that
I,
one.
you know what? It's funny because I've been looking for the steel book for the past few weeks, and
Mhm.
I went to like maybe 4 or 5 Best Buys and couldn't find it. And then blown the whole ones that Sunday, they had 2 copies of this left.
It's dope.
And then this next one, this movie is, I don't know how to describe this movie, but The Evil Dead 2. You, you know what? I have to rewatch this again
You
because
have to watch it.
this is a trip.
I actually like part two more than part one.
Really?
Yeah, because part one it was okay, but
Yeah.
part two it was to me it was better. It was more scary than part one.
Right. Yeah. I need to watch. I need to rewatch both of them really.
Yeah.
And then my last one is I Love Lucy, the complete series.
Oh yes.
Wow,
Wow.
that's
Yeah.
dope.
Yeah. This was like one of my favorite
Same.
shows growing up and stuff.
Yeah,
And plus, it was 30% off, plus
that's great.
10%. So I'm like, well, I might
It's a
as well
good
get
deal.
it.
Yeah.
Now is Evil Dead? It, just correct me if I'm wrong. Is Evil Dead the one that got Ash in it?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
all right.
Yeah.
Because I remember I watched the series, like
The
when
series was good. Yeah.
yeah, the series was
Yeah.
hilarious. To me, I mean, I was
I
cracking up.
liked
I
it.
was dying throughout the whole joke because it was funny
Hmm.
to me. Um, I kind of lied. I do have two more. In the spirit of the holidays coming up. Um, and this is not ones that I have, but my dad definitely has these ones because we hear them every Christmas. Christmas interpretations by Boys the Men
Classic.
with the iconic "Let It Snow"
Yes.
on the album with Brian McKnight, and a Motown Christmas, which was released in 1973. We hear that album every year. So every time in my mind, like all the time. So yeah, that is definitely my final two.
Okay. All right. You know what? I'm gonna show a few more when we do this movie review and stuff like that. Ashley just left and stuff like that. She said she had to wake up early and she was feeling sleepy. So shout out to Ash, by the way. Thank y'all so much for this collection video, this justified review and stuff like that. I'm actually gonna come back on later on and do a little short movie review. Makai Pfeiffer and an uninvited guest and stuff like
Mm.
that too. Y'all want a good laugh and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying?
Never heard of it.
Oh God.
I'm trying to watch it. It's terrible.
Hey,
Nah,
Reg,
I'm good. I'd rather watch
Reg,
State Property too.
Right.
I apologize in advance if I laugh too much in the freaking.
Oh no, I'm gonna be laughing like I'm gonna eat me a little something something. I'm gonna get myself comfy because this review is gonna be hilarious.
Yeah.
What time you gonna be doing it?
About 1 a.m. I'm about to just go eat, meditate. You know how I do and shit, you know.
He said he gotta prepare for the worst with this album, with this movie review. He
Yeah,
gotta meditate, smoke him a joint.
Lord.
yeah, I gotta get whenever we do these late night reviews, I gotta get myself comfortable because I gotta get ready for bed and shit, you know what I'm saying? So but
You understand?
All
got
right,
a
well
few
guys, I'm gonna take my leave because I gotta take my son to school in the morning. But I really appreciate it, being invited to this wonderful review. Thank you, Reg. Thank you, Try. Thank you, Eric.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you, Mike. Thank you,
anytime.
Virgo Girl.
That
Um,
thing TV.
No problem.
yeah, Think Different TV on YouTube. My show is every Monday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yeah. So I can't wait to see you guys there. I love you guys, but I hope to get some new competitors on my Jeopardy because I'm
They
tired of giving
scared.
y'all my money.
They don't
Y'all
want to
get
battle
my
us on
money
me. They don't want to battle us. They scared.
every week.
You know?
I guess. But y'all have a
I'm
great
broke
night.
as it is. I get mad when I lose at Monopoly, so I ain't trying to take no L's out here.
No, it's so easy, Eric. I mean, if Try can do it.
Damn.
What does that
Oh,
mean?
saying
Oh,
damn. She saying
no,
that.
no,
She saying that because you're a
no, no.
Giants fan.
Yeah, I know. He's taking her
I'm a
shots at me. It's
Falcons
all
fan,
good.
so I don't feel that
It's all
bad.
good. It's all good.
But y'all
Yeah,
take care, all right?
you too. Thank you so
You
much.
too.
I just letting y'all know. Eric, I don't know, you trying to come on tonight, Eric, or you got to wake up early and stuff.
Yeah, I gotta wake up in the morning, like at 6:20, so I gotta go to sleep.
Got you, got
I probably listen to y'all while I go to sleep. I'm gonna just fall asleep, laughing like a motherfucker. So it'll be cool.
got you. All right, and if you guys want to like show some more collections in this movie review, I'm down.
Send me the link.
I'm gonna send. I'm gonna get my stuff together first and shit.
Okay.
Um, cause yeah, I'm probably gonna do this for like an hour, maybe an hour 15 and shit. Cause a nigga tired and I've had a fucked up day. So
Obviously.
yeah. But other than that,
we could tell by the album review.
yeah. So this Sunday, we're gonna
Tomorrow, what
start
we do
off.
tomorrow?
Well, we're doing Mike's doing Superfly review.
What time you gonna be doing
Ain't
that,
you
Mike?
doing D'Angelo? We never doing D'Angelo tomorrow?
That's Sunday.
That's Sunday? I thought it was tomorrow we was doing that.
No, it's Sunday.
The Superfly review, I'm not sure. I might do it early, sometime like early evening, maybe if that's all right with y'all.
I gotta do a live stream at 6:30.
Okay.
I gotta record something with another podcast at 6:30.
Okay.
Yeah, I should be leaving.
After that, I'll be free.
Yeah, I should be leaving my grandma's around 6 anyway, so probably about 7ish. I should be good.
7ish.
Yeah.
All right. Yep.
Yeah,
That's
I'll try to make it 7. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
be at home way by then, so I get off work at 4:30, so I'll come through.
all right for sure.
Bet. All right, and Sunday it's D'Angelo's Brown Sugar because you know every December I like to do like an R&B artist and stuff like that weekly. So D'Angelo's a good candidate. 3 albums of R&B greatness. I wish I could say the same about the album we reviewed today.
Of course, you're gonna say that. I'll do it.
You don't get out of here, sir.
But yeah, man, Black Jesus. I can't wait for this one.
I thought Isaac Hay. Well, he's Black Moses. Never mind. So.
Black Moses. Other than that, hope everyone has a good night. I'm gonna see y'all in the next 30. Peace.
All right, peace out, y'all.
Eric.
Peace out.
All right.